Is this going? I'm trying to check on my laptop if it's going. Apollo Music with the chat before I even started streaming actually in the waiting lobby. That is ridiculous. That is genuinely insane. Alright, so today, I don't know what we're doing. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta bully some bosses and... Wrong one. I totally didn't mess that up. So I gotta bully some bosses in Doha. I might go for a PR with my fastest one shot because I think it might be more achievable in the Realm Clash. And the leaks say Justice League Superman, literally just Justice League Superman, no sale, just my boy Henry Cavill, the Aura Farmer, and my Aura Farmer is, why is there no sound here? That's weird. I mean, I can play without sound, but that's so weird. Huh. Anyway, Brian Ack, what's up, man? What's up? Not much. I'm just doing... I'm just trying to get the streams in while I can before I have to go back at like the end of January. But we're gonna try to make this a little bit entertaining. Where is the Aura Farmer? Where is bro? Here's bro. Ugly dog in a cape. All right, so look, I need to get bro to 4 stars. I like my legendaries at least 4 stars. Yeah, I always start the stream a little bit slow because people have to filter in. I also started the stream at 11 today instead of 10. Because there's no way I'm streaming for 3 hours today. There's nothing to do. There's literally nothing to do. I can play some solo raid fights, and I can do a little bit of arena, but I'm not grinding. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not grinding. You guys want to do some pass challenges? Oh. Sucks that my gemstone is at least useless. Is practically useless, but at least I have it now. I mean, yeah. At least you have it. You'll be able to make use of it eventually. I actually got to tag everyone in the Discord because I tag everyone when I stream. Yep. Over 100 members in the Discord now. 1,200 subs, which is great. Amazing. Genuinely insane support. Orm pip today? Yeah, we'll do that. Do you want me to use Orm with Gemstone? Because Gemstone Orm is ridiculous. Actually, for my buddy, actually, I haven't. Have I done exclusively gemstone teams recently? I don't think so. What's up? What's up, man? I mean, there's not much going on in the game. So really, today, here's the plan for today: do the solo raid fights, see if we get split 2 rewards. I know that Justice League Superman is coming to the store. I want to get him to 4 stars. I have no idea if there's going to be a New Year sale. I have no idea. There's been no leaks, so who knows, really. I should... Hold up. Where is Grodd? Because I have Grodd at level 75 gears, but I don't have him built yet. It should sound fine. My mic's a little bit far away, but I gotta stop bonking my head on it. Where is bro? I just need to use Crown of Kondak. Yeah. Crown is substantially weaker than Gemstone, but I know more people have Crown than they have Gemstones, so we shall try that. Dude, like... I don't know. The problem with Crown of Kondak, though, is I have a 1-star Ascended Orm, and even with, like, level 10 passive stats, he struggles to one-shot with Crown if you don't get lucky with the crits. Oh, wow, he's got a lot of base defense. I didn't know that. What's his base lethal? Okay, that's interesting. We can put some fast attack chance on him and some crit damage. Hey man, Lee, what's up? Yeah, I mean, not much, really. It's just another day, another stream. We'll see if we run into any game-breaking bugs today. I just saw one of my mods start a thread about, are we getting rewards today? And the funny thing is, that's one of my IRL friends. He has no idea what's going on in this game. So that's very funny. Yeah, so I have mods that actually play the game now. So it's me, 3 of my IRL friends, and then we have 2 mods. I have at least 1 UK mod. I don't know if bro is in the chat. Does Beta Club work as a Twin Blade replacement? I don't know. It doesn't replace Twin Blade, but it does work, I think. Like, you would use Raiden plus Twin Blade, and I've heard people say that Raiden Beta Club with Raven is way faster. I haven't tested that because I don't have Beta Club. Other people have also said that Beta Club plus Gemstone essentially just means that you can literally one-shot with any team in the entire game. So, Twin Blade is more like a yeah, trust him. Rudy is email, or I pronounce it poorly, but he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, so I haven't played with Beta Club myself, but Beta Club is substantially stronger in terms of the values it's pushing out than Gemstone is. I mean, than Twin Blade is. It's like most free-to-play players will use Twin Blade, DC Universe Superman. But if you got a Beta Club running around, then yeah, it just does not matter because he just does so much damage with it. For the record, I'm just trying to waste some of my gear reforges here because I need to do an objective. While Twin Blade works on both basics and swipes. Only exception is JC because he gets a damage buff on basics but not swipes. Oh yeah, that's another thing to mention. The game calculates basics and swipe attacks as different things. Hey, guys, I got the coffee portrait. Ugly dog in a cape. Yo, are we getting split rewards today? We have no idea. That's what we're gonna. That's why I'm streaming today, actually. So I stream like every day, but the goal of today is do our solo raid pips. Maybe mess around in arena for a little bit, and then when 12 o'clock hits, we'll see if we get split rewards. And Justice League Superman is coming to the store. I'm gonna get him to 4 stars. We will see if there's gonna be a sale. Well, I got some Ethereum. I bet we won't, bro. I don't think we're getting anything until the entire the entire season ends. And all things considered, bro, I don't even think the game has registered the season starting. So, all right, who do I want to level up with my Ethereum? Who do I want to invest in? Oh, I need to sort by star rating. Putting Beta Club and Gemstone on the same level of stuff like Twin Blade or Puppet doesn't sound very good. No, Beta Club and Gemstone is like way higher. I don't know if you mean like difficulty to obtain or like how strong they are, but Gemstone is ridiculous. It genuinely might break it breaks the game half the time. Actually, I'll show you something I did yesterday with EPI and Gemstone plus Twin Blade. Or, well, no, actually, I did it with Raven. But, dude, EPI is a monster. She, bro, I don't understand. I literally don't understand when it comes to her. Alright, so who... Yeah, I mean, I don't really need him, but it's like, I want to finish out my League of Anarchy team. So, we're gonna do that. Also, like... I don't feel like I'm getting enough Ethereum. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm broke half the time. Oh, come. Really? I'm 5 off. Alright, we'll get her thing to level 2. I probably shouldn't have leveled up the Arcane class passive for certain characters. Raiden really did not need it. I just did it because I wanted to max out characters. And look where it got me. Because... and GS are in Vaults 3, so it's not too bad. I mean how obtainable. Even without Solo Raid Pass, you should be able to get it with like 2 repetitions of the same Royal Solo Raid. It's good for players, don't get me wrong, but with what they are trying to promote of different artifacts, I can kind of understand that. I mean, right now, it's just kind of like the free-to-play artifacts are really good, and that's what people have been playing the game with forever. And then the, excuse me, the new artifacts are going to be reworked. I mean, there's already been a new addition to the game in the Feren knife, but we have to see how they rework the artifacts, because I love the idea, right? Essentially making everything viable eventually, so that you're not stuck to using the same thing over and over again. Great concept, it's just that the update that was released came with like 500 different bugs. I'm sorry, bro, I can do that. I can't do the Raven one, I'm not gonna lie. Remember, if you're a non-premium solo raid player, you can change your solo raid. Are you saying can or can't? I'm a little confused there. Yes, guys, I'm requesting Captain Cold shards. I need 2,800 of him. He's like one of the characters I don't have enough shards to fully max out. If I'm a broke boy, just say so. I think they can today because the 2 weeks has passed. Okay, I wasn't sure like what the question was asking, but yes, you should be able to change your raid today. Though I do not believe that you will be able to pick the same raid again, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I've been hearing from people, but don't quote me on that. But I believe that's the case. Because why would you have beta in tier 3 and have nobody use anything else? TBF, to be fair, maybe they will make something stronger than beta. They have. The knife is like stronger than beta from what I've heard. Kind of. I think the knife gives higher values than beta club, but it is like harder to get going. Oh yeah, I just wanted to show off something real quick in training mode. We're gonna go to on ice. I'm gonna go to. I just need to find a boss who isn't like freeze immune. I just have to show something off real quick because API is ridiculous. I genuinely need to know how much damage Homegirl is doing. All right, so look, training mode. Passive stats don't work. This is a different solo raid. I'm getting no passive stats. I was getting tired of Dawn of Apocalypse, bro. I can play Dawn of Apocalypse whenever I want to, and I'm tired of it, bro. Alright. Okay, come on, come on. Don't be cringe, Kara. Come on, seriously. Alright. I wasn't going for a speed run. I just wanted to show this off real quick. Yet Dawn of Apocalypse is awful, dude. You know, it's funny because they reworked the whole, like, artifact system, but they didn't rework the solo raid at all. You can't even drop Darkside. Like, you can get a chance at 200 charge for every legendary in the other ones, except for Rise of Krypton. You literally cannot. You can't drop Collector or Darkside in Dawn of Apocalypse or Rise of Krypton. So anyway, no passive stats. What on earth is she doing? How much damage is she doing? I have Beta Club and Gemstone that still use Twin Blade, Dark Metal cards, Zatanna's Puppet, Moonblade Crown on some of my one-shot teams. I like EPI, Twin Blade, Fury of the Guards, DMC. Yeah, there is still some variety. Now, when I started this channel, like before DC Universe Superman was released, I did not have many options as a free-to-play player. Well, not free-to-play, but it's like, as someone who didn't have Gemstone or Beta Club, I was restricted to the same stuff. Now, because they've reworked like Fury of the God Shazam, reworked Scorpion, reworked Orm. I have all those artifacts now, and Gemstone and Beta Club are stuff that people can get, and people can eventually get all the other artifacts. Like, I don't think the system is terrible. It's really just that, like, that free artifact situation. I mean, I would have still just made it drop in normal so people could get it right away, and everyone who's new to the game can play the game the way that people have been playing the game for years, and then eventually they could grind and get a couple more artifacts and try out different things. Alternatively, they dropped the system, and then they were like, guys, it's not great right now, but in the future, there's going to be more ways to get keys. I want to get 2 billion one hit. I want to see if it's possible without passive stats. But again, I feel like you can't just release a system under the pretense that it's not great right now, but it will get better, because, you know, how long is it will eventually get better? Like, do you have time for that? Are players going to stick around long enough for that? With all of the other bugs going on in the game right now, like, have you killed enough goodwill? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm very hopeful for the future of the game, but there's just a lot of stuff that I really have to, critique the devs on. And a lot of things I have to question. It's been leaked that ZP is in third vault. Not the worst, but much harder. Yeah, like, that makes sense. Like, my guess, right, is that literally all the... Ooh, hold up. All of the formerly free-to-get artifact... There it is, 2 billion flat, no passive stats. But, yeah, my assumption, right, is that every free-to-play artifact is now just in the third vault. Like, that's what it looks like. And I feel like you could have either just made it guaranteed in the first vault, because another issue is the passive stats, because the way that Heroic was done, it was designed with the intention of you using an S tier passive stat artifact, but now that's just gone, and you could very easily go into fighting like Chaos Tag and Black Lightning without Puppet Beast Boy and with no passive stats. You don't even get Nora Snow Globe for like percentage health damage with Deathstroke or King. But are you mad with what I said in the server? I mean, mad is kind of a overstatement. Like, I don't really mind too much, but it's just like some stuff probably don't say. I mean, I don't really go out of my way to ban people, but the mods now, like, I'm giving them reign. Like, if they feel that something is worthy of, like, a timeout, then they're gonna time you out, and I'm not really gonna say anything about it, because I trust their judgment. Also, we likely won't get Split 1 until devs come back from their break, so sometime in January. So if the bugs is here, maybe we won't get Split 2 either. That's what I'm wondering, right? Are we actually gonna get, like, Split 2 rewards? That's part of the reason I wanted to do a live reaction stream here. You saw the Reddit post about someone getting Arcanine Batman from Realm Clash solo raid, Darkside boss fight? Yeah, I think so. I scroll on the Reddit every now and then, so I probably did see it. I do remember it vaguely. So, alright. Someone said Orm. So we're going to run Orm, and we're going to run CF, and we're going to run Grodd. Now, I genuinely don't know if I can one-shot here, because as strong as my Orm is with the, like, 1-star class ascension, Crown is just so much weaker. And, again, with the way that they changed around passive stats, I really don't know. Let's see. I have a shortage of gear mats because of Heroic 3. Yeah, like, when you're starting out, gear mats are really rough. But you know, it does get a little bit easier as you progress through the game. You just have to, like, focus on very specific characters first. And again, that is something that I've always kind of had an issue with when it comes to the game. It's like, a lot of, like, the first year of you playing is upgrading specific characters to progress the game until you can get to the point where you can actually level up the character you like. Which, again, I mean, that is kind of a deterrent for a lot of people, because, like, I'm not really a big Red Hood fan, but I know a lot of people are. And we have one Red Hood in the game, and he's pretty terrible. And so, like, anyone who really wants to level up Red Hood is just kind of throwing away resources just because the character that they happen to like happens to not be very good. Yo, Catwoman, stop being cringe. Oh, great. She did dot damage, so it went through my shield. Yeah, I mean, like, you can't blame the devs for going on break, and I don't, have an issue with them doing that, and I understand, right? One of the things that one of my professors said in college was that, companies are just people, and so, don't send, like, excessive hate their way, because at the end of the day, they are, people with lives and with families, probably. But when something deserves criticism, I'm gonna criticize it, but I don't want to be unhelpful and unnecessarily hateful, right? I don't think that helps anyone. I do believe in balance. I believe that there is such a thing as being overly negative, but I also believe that there is such a thing as toxic positivity. Yo, Orm, do more damage, please. Eventually, you will have every gear max. You will never have enough credits, though. That's surprising. Really? How am I not going to have enough credits? I'm a little bit confused on that, because, like, eventually, right, I'm thinking I'm going to upgrade every ability. But, is it just like it's going to take a long time? Oh, actually, no, now that I think about it. Between the talent rerolls, upgrading all the abilities, promoting all the characters, and then on top of that, if you want to level up some invasion bases. Perfect talents on every character. Yeah, I was kind of figuring that might have been the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. Dude, I would rather just pay like 1,000,000 credits for a talent instantly. All right, I don't know why you have to sit here and make me watch it, bro. I'm just, I don't know. And the worst part is half the time I'm getting epic talents that I need on another character on one I don't need. Like, bro, I don't need Armor Pierce on like a character I'm spamming specials with, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Yeah, so. Maybe eventually. I mean, like, eventually I can see getting enough credits to max out the base, max out the, like, characters and the abilities, but the talent system might take a couple of years. Lower the price by half and allow us to do 60 rerolls. Sup, fellas? How are we? I mean, I'm doing all right. I'm just really interested to see, we didn't get split 1 rewards. Are we going to get split 2 rewards? Like, but yeah, there's my Orm Pip today. Yeah. Orm Crown, again, is substantially weaker than Gemstone Orm, but it's pretty fun. It's different. Who do I want to run with? I just entered Vault 3 in Doha. By the way, gonna get the knife soon. Can't wait saving mats for it. I want to save mats for it, but I don't have enough passive stats in Doha. So I'm just trying to get the Entropy Aegis leveled up. That would be enough to fix the system. Yeah, I don't know about the talent system, man. Genuinely one of the most awful things they designed. By the way, it took them years, guys. Years. To come up with the revolutionary concept of, hey, maybe let people do multiple rerolls at once. You know what? I feel like using Shazam today, actually. Oh man, that cough's real bad. Yeah, we're just gonna use Gemstone. Gemstone Shazam is way better than DMC Shazam, by the way, because he does a ridiculous amount of damage. But on top of that, another thing you're getting from Gemstone is extra hits on combo. And for the record, extra hits on combo functions differently from extra fast attack hits. So if you put Gemstone on Superman, it's not going to help his bar fill up faster. So how's everybody doing today? Are we excited? Do we think we're getting rewards today, guys? Let me ask you that question. Predictions in chat, everyone? Are we getting anything today? Or are we just are the devs smiting us because we were mean to them? Which, again, criticism I think is a good thing. Being overly hateful is not. Almost made a pretty big mistake there. He is immune to stun and freeze. So we're going to go into... I hate how that backs me out of the whole raid, by the way. I was like, oh, let me go into this raid. And then I realized, oh, yeah, it's tier 3. Reflective shield. Immune to stun and freeze. Crit resistant. Immune to stun and freeze. So... I really don't want to fight either of them. I just want to use Shazam, bro. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep, chat. Why? That's all I want to do. I don't think we're getting anything, bro. I hate all of those bosses in tier 3, by the way. I hate all of them. Crit res boss and DMC on support. Yeah, no, my problem is they're like stun immune. Like they either have a reflective shield or they're freeze like resistant or freeze immune. So that's really the bigger issue. 500k gems, yeah, some Tapjoy offers. I'm sorry, but your username is so fitting, bruh. I'm sorry, your username is exactly. That's what I imagined your reaction was, like, huh? All right. He's freezing me, right? I'm just gonna rely on the KF chance. It is what it is. Use Lex. I mean, I was thinking about it, but at the same time, I don't really like using Lex. Not in the state that he's currently in. And on top of that, I just used I'm using Killer Frost here. And I'm not gonna lie, I do not feel comfortable using Lex without KF. Also, this is Dawn of Apocalypse. Every boss in this raid sucks. They're all nightmare feel. Alright. And I could play like one Pip in another solo raid. Maybe. We'll see. I might be able to use him in a different solo raid. I should have special 3'd there. My bad. Alright, can we get any at all? I'm not too worried about the gemstone stacks yet. You can stun loop with the raptors. Oh yeah, that's right, I can. I forget about that. Shut up, Damien. I could try it in Dawn of Apocalypse, but we'd have to see. It'd have to be a boss that I could stun chain though, and the majority of those bosses do not exist in Dawn of Apocalypse. I hate this raid. I don't know if you guys can tell. I kind of hate this raid. I hate this town. It's so washed up, and all my friends don't give up. I wonder if anybody knows what band or song I'm referencing there. Enjoying coffee ASMR with gameplay? Coffee ASMR. That's interesting. I do love my coffee. Hold up. Hold up. Bro, Damien, nobody cares. Shut up. I genuinely don't know if I can actually do it without the damage buff, though. Also, I can't disable Bro's specials, so he's going to be able to do that every single time. Come on. There's the... Like, I don't want to hit first, because he could go into a special animation. So I'm trying to play it safe. I definitely have the damage there. You can see, like, I'm already starting to move his health bar with just the stacks. Got him. Yeah, I'm just doing it here. I have no idea how much damage Fury of the God Shazam is doing, by the way, because he does a ridiculous amount of damage. Lex attack kind of sucks, but the attack speed is fast. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of Lex, I just don't like how he's executed currently. Yeah. Even with the stun loop on the Raptors, right? I don't... Like, all of the bosses in Tier 3, I think, are immune to stun and freeze, because all the bosses in Doa are immune to stun and freeze. All of them. I hate it so much. Are we getting the invasion split today? That's what we're wondering, man. None of us know. We're honestly... Hold up. I like the basics of the Raptors a lot, but Lex are horrible. Yeah, no, the Raptors actually feel pretty nice to play with, but... Lex is awful, dude. And I get it. Like, I get what they're going for, right? Lex is not, like, a hand-to-hand combatant. He's not Batman. But there's a difference between making something, like, intentionally not feel amazing and just releasing an unfinished character. How do you get all those gems? One shot, bro. Woo. Yeah, we actually did it. Yeah, Lex is... The Raptors actually have a really nice attack pattern, though. I will give them that. Alright, guys, predictions. What do you think we're getting here? What do you think we're getting for, what's Bro's name here? For, Tier 2. I thought I would reset every 2 weeks, but hey, a month-long solo raid means I can get Heroic 1. It should reset every 2 weeks. You should be able to, like, pick something different. I don't know for, like, non-premium users if after the raid ends... Like, after today, where, like, the 2-week timer runs out, if you can pick it again. I have no idea about that. Primal Swamp Thing, the GOAT, of course. Should have made Lex feel like Hellboy or something. Slow, but playable, yeah. That makes sense. Now it has it for me. Interesting. White Canary. Vixen, maybe. TS, Canary. Who is TS? Alright, here we go. Let's go. Oh! Oh. Now, is she useful? No. But I did actually need shards of her. That's... Huh. Interesting. Kal-El, no! No, wait, no, she didn't put as much emotion there. Guys, I'm sorry, I messed up. Kal-El, no. I was too emotional, guys. I'm looking at the drop rate. I'm 100 away from A7 now. I got her yesterday. She was one of the 3 only golds I was missing shards for. Yeah, I'm missing shards for her, Captain Cold somehow, and a couple other characters. Hold up. Let me go to gold real quick. Let me flex real quick. Multiverse Super I'm just broke on. Flash, I'm pretty rich on. Koa, I'm pretty rich on. I dropped him like 3 times. Batwoman the Drowned, I do the arena seasons for. Ivy, I'm stupid rich on. I keep getting her. I don't need her. I got Batman Ninja Catwoman once. Jonkler. Got Batman the other day. It was on stream. 1 billion points for her. I feel like if there was a sale, we would have gotten a Reddit post about it. Well, I'm the one that usually does a Reddit post, so I haven't done a Reddit post because we haven't gotten any leaks on it, so that's the thing. Girl of Steel doesn't drop from solo raids. I've gotten Harley like 3 times from raids at like 5 stars or 6 stars, or I don't actually think she drops to 7 stars. Yes, I did. Raiden's a common character, I guess. Banshee, I got 3,000 charge for. Predator, Batman, I'm kind of rich on. Oh, these are all my ascended characters. That's why. Hold up. Let me just reset it. Let me go to actually just standard golds. Girl of Steel and Hawkman I had to max with just prismatic shards. They were both 6 stars after a year of playing. Yeah. So, Elder Swamp Thing, Girl of Steel, Hawkman, Batwoman the Drowned, and Hush don't drop from solo raids. I could be wrong about Hush. I think Hush might. But the other 4 I know don't. And that's why I maxed out Girl of Steel with prismatic shards. Hawkman I have to do the same with. And then Elder Swamp Thing as well. And then after that, it's literally just, I'm going to max out like all the silvers. Shatter R? What am I going to Shatter R? Yes, back to where we were saying. So, Nightmare Batman, I'm missing 60 shards for. I got so many Hush, and I don't even know where. I don't recall it dropping him for solo raids. Yeah, so now I'm a little bit off maxing her out still. I still need more shards of her. She's a very rare drop. Which is weird, because she's useless. Captain Cold, I have no idea why I'm struggling to drop shards of, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I need like 600 more. I'm requesting in my league for it. Hawkman I'm missing because he doesn't drop, so I have to prismatic him. And then... Oh, this is the other character I'm missing shards for. Because bro's rare as hell. Him, Shazam, and Multiverse Armored Supergirl are the only 2 characters I haven't dropped from solo raids. I've dropped Mythic Wonder Woman multiple times. I've dropped King like 3 times. I've dropped EPI 3 times. I've dropped Harley 3 times. I can't get Shazam or Multiverse Armored Supergirl, though. So I had to buy Multiverse Supergirl out of pocket to actually prismatic her. Yes, and then we have my boy Elder Swamp Thing. By the way, I can almost bet on it. Because of the introduction of prismatic shards, we will almost never be seeing a gold character again. Because when you release a legendary character, no prismatic shards. So you have to buy the character and then keep buying the character to upgrade them. With a gold character, you can buy them once and prismatic them all the way up. Show us your artifacts. I got 15k CC. Can I use Predator Batman in place of Arkham Knight Batman? Predator Batman is actually better in that case. And the reason for that is very simple. It's just easier to fully level Predator Batman, and once ascended, you get access to the Tech class passive, which power steals. And so Predator Batman is actually the better option there, and he's more commonly used than Arkham Knight Batman is. Please tell me the best team with oh yeah, Silver Batman is another good choice too. He'll take less orbs, but I think it is harder to get in Silver Batman shards than Predator Batman. But Silver Batman and Predator Batman are actually better than Arkham Knight Batman for the stun chain, because for some reason Arkham Knight Batman is an agility character, but the other 2 are tech class. Because Batman's sometimes a tech class character and sometimes a agility class character. But yeah, artifacts, right? So I have the standard artifacts. I have the free-to-play artifacts. I have 17 cosmic staffs lying around. I have a couple of god killers lying around. Gemstone is my $180 artifact. I dropped Jokerized Batarangs from League Invasions. I dropped the LexoCorp Warsuit from the Premium Pass. Not Premium, the Battle Pass, the Season Pass or whatever it's called. And also I dropped Soul Crystal from Solar Raids. I actually got it on the last day of Zatanna's raid last time. So that's interesting. Yeah, I also have every single artifact in the Realm Clash set, because I had to spend $180 getting Gemstone. I got every artifact in the set, except Gemstone, and I got multiple of them sometimes. What artifacts do you drop from the past? It was, formerly, it was the Azor artifacts, so the standard ones you get from playing the game, the Krypton ones, so you had to change the Beta Club, and then the Apocalypse ones. Now the Apocalypse ones have been changed, so now it's the Krypton ones and the Advent of Chaos ones, the Ravens ones. So the Sword of Salvation, Sword of Sin, those artifacts, that set. Tell me what team is best with Scorpion in solo raids. If you have Gemstone, Scorpion is just like peak fiction. Like bro just destroys everyone. Without Gemstone, it's a little bit harder, but the most convenient thing for him is Puppet. So you can use him the same way you use Beast Boy. So like Puppet, Manta, and then some other characters for like power reduction to help you get started, or maybe even Classic Wonder Woman for some extra crit damage. Scorpion Raiden's another good choice. You can use Crown on Scorpion and then like God Killer on Raiden. Bulletproof. I run Raiden's passive, Scorpion, Gemstone, Classic Wonder Woman passive. It's like a 30-second one-shot. Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. Gemstone Scorpion is genuinely so strong. Half the time, it's not even fun to play with. I'm not gonna lie. He is ridiculous. Like, when it comes to running Gemstone on Scorpion, I can't even stack the full buff half the time. 95% of the time. Because he does so much damage, dude. Where's my girl? Where is she? All right. What's up, brother? What's up, man? Just doing, our standard daily streams, mostly daily. We're gonna see if we drop League Invasion split rewards today. So, I mean, that will be interesting to see. I'm gonna run God Killer just because bro is cringed and I want to disable his block. Where's my God Killer? I don't have Gemstone. Yeah, Crown is another good choice too. Puppet as well. But Gemstone Scorpion is the strongest thing. Like, genuinely crazy. Do you have Orm Shards? I do. Because I opened the Black Friday sale, so I got every character in the Black Friday set to 7 stars or at least 1 star ascended. So, I'm also probably going to do a chest opening because Justice League Superman is going to be the character that drops today in the store. And I just want bro at, like, 4 stars, I'm not gonna lie. So it's gonna be, like, a very small chest opening. Like, I'm not gonna wail on him. Because, unlike some people, I am not a Snyder cultist. And I don't have an obsession with Henry Cavill. Which, I don't know. How do you guys feel about Man of Steel? Because, I tried. Like, I watched it one time on a plane, and I'm, like, kind of boring. But I was kind of jet-lagged. So I gave it another chance on a Saturday night. It didn't click for me, so I don't know. I did like the new Superman more, but I don't think it's a perfect film. It's a solid film, but by no means perfect. Watching for the Philippines? Hey man, what's up? How many? Not too many. I didn't go anywhere, like, overboard with Orm Shards. I mean, I think you want to request shards, but at the same time, I'm in my own league right now, and I'm trying to build them up. Yeah, 350. Objectively worse than the new Superman? I mean, personally, I agree. Like, I didn't like Man of Steel. But I can't say objectively. Also, Superman is dot immune. Scorpion does not care about dot immunity, which is actually something Scorpion has over Beast Boy, because I think Beast Boy does more damage than Scorpion. But, being able to literally just negate dot immunity is ridiculously overpowered. Hey, come on. We're not tagging. My bad, guys. We got this. And there you go. Raiden's also going to power drain him, so he can't be cringe with the shield. This is another reason I want to use this team. Aside from crazy damage. Oh, look at that. By the way, this is with a level 9 A tier, like, stat artifact. Not even close to max passive stats. Same. DC Universe Superman in the movie, DC Universe Superman in-game. Kind of. I will say, like, I do get, because James Gunn has said, he's like, bro, I could write God-Man. I could make Superman win every fight, and then there would be no conflict, and I would win every discussion. But he did make Superman weaker, comparatively, for the sake of the movie. I did think he spent a little bit too much time getting his ass kicked. Like, I get it. You have to build up, like, the villain as a threat. And I think it works okay, because, at the end of it, he literally does the spinning heat vision thing, so you kind of get the idea that the entire time he's only getting his ass kicked because he's mostly holding back. Ascended Beast Boy is the most overkill in the game. Bro's getting 100 million dots with no passive stats at Ascended 3. Yeah, bro, they gave, like, the highest damage dealing character. No, the 2 highest dealing damage characters are Beast Boy and EPI. That lethal damage passive is ridiculous. Twilight, hey man, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. I mean, I woke up today. I got a decent amount of sleep. I don't think the stream's gonna be too long, simply for the fact that there's not much going on in the game today. Why are there 39 people watching me? Huh? Would you say to use the convert charge if you have no other way to get charged for a character? I would say use the convert shards on a few very, very specific characters. First of all, Batwoman the Drown. Batwoman the Drown is like the first character you should like level up. I maxed her out, but like at the very least, get her to like 7 stars like 7 stars for the passive. EPI is probably another really important one. She's also metahuman class, so you know that's probably the one you want to focus on. Justice League Cyborg, I would use, like, that's who I would use tech class shards on, because he's very hard to get charged for. Multiverse Armored Supergirl, if, like, you have Batwoman the Drown already maxed out and you want to just, like, be able to farm Arena easy. Agility, I guess you could go for Harley, but EPI is better than Harley, 100%. Before you have them ascended, you can use either, but once ascended, EPI blows Harley out of the water, dude. That lethal damage is the most insane thing you will ever see. I did 2 billion earlier in the stream for those that missed it. No passive stats with Gemstone and Raven and Killer Frost, which, again, strongest team setup in the game. No passive stats still. Create opening today? I think you mean chest opening. Maybe a small one for DC, for Justice League Superman, because I do want to get him to 4 stars. But I also don't know if there's going to be a sale today. Now, you know, if there's a sale today, we might wail. You know, we might wail a little bit, but we will see. Girl of Steel, Supergirl. That's a tough call because Girl of Steel, Supergirl is another character that's hard to get charged for. But she's, I don't know if I can say you should prioritize her. That's the real issue. I'm not 100% sure. Like, she's definitely someone you should. Immediately, no. But, because, again, another thing is she's a Might class character. In Might class, the most important character to start leveling up is Batwoman the Drown. There is no and, if, or buts about that. It's Batwoman the Drown. Might class charges go to Batwoman the Drown immediately. Immediately. I think Metahuman, you can go for EPI. Once you have EPI settled, you can, you know, look into, like, Multiverse the Flash if you really want to. Agility class passive. Agility, let's see, is there anyone that is really worth using shards on for agility? I mean, if you have gears for Batman or Catwoman, maybe her, but Harley, Joker, I think is where you should focus that. Arcane's a weird case, because most Arcane shards are not really all that viable. And most of the good Arcane characters are legendaries, but, you know, Raiden is a good Arcane character, but you get shards of him very easily. Silver Banshee is a little bit harder to get shards for, because her drops are rare, but she's not that good. Shazam's probably the rarest Arcane class character, but his passives max out at 5 stars. So it's really, yeah, Girl of Steel does have a chest, but again, you're spending gems on a gold character, though. That's the real issue. Did they compensate? Nope, they have not compensated. It's not a sale, but I do think it's Scarab's Chosen Blue Beetle today, chest today. I don't know. I saw Justice League Superman earlier today in the leaks, so I am hoping, because, you know, your boy kind of wants a sale. What am I supposed to do? I'm kind of big balling over here with vast sums of wealth. Who do I use here? Who do I use to get rid of Bro? You know what? I can't. You know what? I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered with the reflective shield, okay? Like, genuinely, I just can't, bro. I can't do it. So, where is... you can also use, what's his name for this? Martian Manhunter, but I prefer a power reduction character just to be able to go into specials really quickly. This could also backfire, by the way. Heartbreaker Harley is a tough one, because strongest free-to-play team, Loa, uses Dark Heartbreaker Harley as DD. EPI is Zatanna's puppet. It was one-shotting without passes for the update. With Twin Blade Gemstone, EPI is much better. than Heartbreaker Harley DMC. Yeah, no, the problem there is another thing to really note is it's a lot easier to get Ivy's gears than it is for Harley. Harley's one of the rarest like agility class characters, but you can't make use of her unless you have the gears. Really, the alternative is to make her a support, right? You can use her like Predator, Batman, Stun Chain. Another thing is now the strongest free to play team kind of doesn't exist anymore because everyone can get Gemstone. Yeah, you'll probably have to buy. Also, don't buy Heartbreaker Harley Quinn's gears, guys. Genuinely don't. They know what they're doing. You know, whenever gears get released, you have a $10 option and a $30 option. For gold characters, I think there's like a $10 option for level 20 gears. For Heartbreaker Harley, they never, ever release the $10 version or the like level 20 gears. It's always $30 for it's 30 level 30 gears for $20. They force you to pay the more expensive option. I'm missing gloves for Harley, dude. I'm not spending money on one piece of gear for a character I don't even like. I'm dropping gems today for Scarab's Chosen Blue Beetle. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I definitely want to. It's just like I don't know if he's gonna have a good chest like coming out though. League Invasion rewards today. We will have to see. I don't know. I was like, why am I not critting? And then I realized she got a little bit of crit resistance. Beast Boy can handle this. Now, I just have to play this a little bit safe, bait her into a special. Come on, do your special. Do your special. Alright, she's not doing her special. So we just have to be a little bit careful. She's going to be a little bit cringe here. Also, Batwoman the Drown would have handled this easily. But I don't know, I just insisted on using Beast Boy. I actually don't like using Batwoman the Drown, because she's so, like, overpowered. Or not overpowered, but it's like, when you're playing the game, right, and leveling up, she's the character you're going to use a billion times. So I'm kind of just bored of her, really, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, just had to be a little bit careful, let her waste her specials, and then hit her with the specials disabled. And that's it. GG's. That's a wrap, folks. Now the level 10, the 10 version is like $5 for gold. Yeah, but they don't release it. They don't. Harley is literally, you can only find the level like 20, the $20 version for it. I pointed it out in a video like a while back. Genuinely really scummy. League Invasions will drop after 2 weeks. Today we will get the split rewards. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. The split rewards, right? We still haven't gotten split rewards from week 1. So we're seeing if we're getting them for week 2. Only for Heartbreaker Harley don't release it. Yeah, no. So they know what they're doing with Heartbreaker Harley and like kind of locking her gears. Let's see. You know what? I feel like bullying Batman today, so we're going to use Batwoman the Drown. We're going to use... not Robin King. I hate this tier, by the way. This tier is very annoying. Where is he? My boy John. I already used Batman, so... I mean, Wonder Woman, so we're going to use Batman. And my shiny new 7-star Arkham Knight Batman. When I'm fighting a reflective shield boss, I use Beast Boy Puppet and wait till they do a special attack. Not really annoying in some cases. Yeah, no, it's like very easy to counter, but it's just like sometimes, like actually the majority of the time, you just don't know what the AI is going to do because it's like you want them to do a special one and they're like, nah, I feel like saving it for a super move right now. So, like, you know, is it super hard to get rid of? No, and Beast Boy does so much damage that it could literally happen within the last like 15 seconds of the fight and he honestly would probably still one-shot. It's very annoying, because you can't control what the AI does. And at the time, the AI just doesn't want to make sense. From League Raid? Yeah, I mean, the League Raid drops are very rare, though. If you're missing gloves on Harley, how did you get the rest in the first place? I opened the League of Anarchy gear chest in 2024. Labor Day. I had just been back to the game for a couple months at that point, and I didn't have infinite gems, but I didn't know that the League of Anarchy was good, and I was like, oh, you know, Joker's Challenge and EPI's Challenge weren't on rotation at the time. They changed something, I think, for, like, the Halloween update 2024, so that, you know, you actually see Joker and Harley's Challenge, but you don't, I mean, Joker and Ivy's Challenge, but you don't see Harley's Challenge. Oh, I'm missing a little bit of gear match to get that to level 10. I just want to get, like, one artifact to level 10 for some passive stats, and then after that, I'm just going to save for the knife. Spent 7k gems. Now only have 100 gems left and just got 1 gear Scorpion. Yeah, that's brutal. Like, sometimes you can get very lucky. I think I opened the Mr. Freeze, like, gear chest, like, a year ago. And I got all of his gears in 12k gems. So 3 sets, but I know, like, people are over here getting multiple dupes of gears they don't need. Alright. I feel like I'm using Kami Dogu Dagger, Batwoman the Drown today. I don't know, I just really like it. It, I think, does do more damage than God Killer. Crown also gives you more damage than God Killer, but God Killer is so convenient, dude, to get rid of annoying bosses. There it is. We're just gonna keep bullying bro. I put bro in the corner. Oh, man. Yeah, no, so I didn't actually... I have never dropped a Harley gear from League raids. I have dropped... I think... I've dropped Justice League Superman's, like, 2 pieces of Justice League Superman gear. And I think I got Harley's gear one time, too. And we're gonna super move. He's gonna super move. I'm gonna live. Bazing. There it is. Bait him into a jump attack and then proceed to punish him. They're at least like 6 already higher damage than God Killer. It's just the easiest to play. Yeah, no, like, God Killer is not that great of an artifact in terms of raw damage, but it's just like, if you really want to get rid of an annoying boss, it's just so convenient to turn off your brain and just infinite combo them. Yeah, Kami Dogu Dagger gives the highest damage. Okay, bro, Batwoman the Drown's Hazard is weird. Kami Dogu Dagger, I think, is a weird artifact. Alright. Down goes him. Yeah, if you have Moonblade, why even use God Killer since both give infinite combos? Well, I just haven't had Moonblade, so... I've apparently heard that Moonblade is an alternative to God Killer, but it's also actually better than God Killer. I think it's because it can heal you at the same time, or something like that. I was lucky enough to have it while playing, while the LOA... Yeah, last time I saw it was when I got those gears. Genuinely, I have not seen it since then. Who do I use here? I kind of want to puppet spam, I'm not going to lie. 500% damage boost from Moonblade, yeah. Right. Healing too, yeah. Because I think someone in my Discord brought it up and mentioned it, and I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty good, but I haven't played with it much, so I wouldn't know. Got a little bit of coffee today, guys. I like my coffee. Let's see, what are we doing with Zatanna? Yeah, I'm gonna put the entropy on her for passive stats. And then we're going to... Actually, I use God Killer in one very specific situation, other than Batwoman the Drown. And that's... I kind of want to activate Puppet, and I don't have any extra passive stat artifact slots. So God Killer it is for the extra negative effect. Finally here. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Has Raiden's automatic power bar always counted for Crown? I played a match in Arena where the first opponent was Batwoman the Drown with Crown on, and she started out with some Crown stacks with Raiden on the team. I don't know. I'm not going to be honest. That's very specific interaction. Use DC Universe Superman. I probably will for the Green Lantern fight. Or I could just swap some. I hate this. I hate this, man. I forgot. Black Adam's very easy to combo interrupt with, but I forgot, right? Some characters a little bit harder too. It will be fine. We will be fine. Alright, that's all the percentage health damage. Let me throw out the special one there. Let me throw out a special one. What's up, guys? That guy that keeps saying 6-7 on the videos is pretty annoying. Yeah, I don't know. The guy seems kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie. I know, right? For the record, guys, I'm joking. He's the same guy, and he's also one of my Discord mods now. All right, let's see. I want to stack Zatanna's buff, but I don't want to lose Puppet. Thank you, Zatanna. All you had to do was give me a free special. Hi, chat. What's up, Crypto Knight? Also, just got a Justice League Superman gear from League Drop. Is that a sign? perchance, but he's not really all that great. And Man of Steel is, I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, but I thought it was kind of mid. Not gonna lie. Bland of Steel, Mid of Steel. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't connect with that movie. I really did not click. Something was missing for me. And also, oh come on! I took my eyes off the screen, guys. Don't save me, my invincible son. Death. I need to aura farm. That scene is still one of the goofiest things in any comic book. I have 75% stun resistance. Are you kidding me? I hate things so much. Use Beast Boy with Gemstone, Killer Frost passive stats, and try to keep up Gemstone with Beast Boy Special 3. Yeah, I just used Beast Boy, but I could switch solo raids. I don't know. I kind of wanted to go for a PR today. In Realm Clash with EPI, but yeah, I have used that in the past. I think I did it in some other video, but it was the damage is crazy. I'm a new player. How do you kill tier 1, round 1 class reverse flash with crit immunity and lethal immunity? There are certain things that you can use to bypass lethal immunity and crit immunity. Dark Middle cards will bypass crit immunity. DC Universe Superman will bypass crit immunity. The most common option is Robin King Batwoman the Drown, which is something you should definitely get. I don't like, considering that you said you're a new player, some of those legendaries might be a little bit out of like your immediate access, because you have to wait for their chests to like come around, and you have to either spend real money on them, or you have to like get some gems and get lucky with a chest opening. So yeah, I mean, the best option, generally speaking, is probably just using, like, getting King of Atlantis Aquaman, and I'm pretty sure you're in normal mode, so just do the percentage health damage, continue to whittle down the opponent, and then eventually, like, finish them off. Like, that's essentially, I think, how you're supposed to play it as a new player. Why are there 49 people watching me? Hi, guys? Hi? I'm a new player. Is it true I get Twin Blade from cleaning normal mode? Bro is trolling, so I don't know, man. Maybe it needs to be there for free-to-play players to get Gears of Heartbreaker Harley. Yeah, like, bro, it genuinely. Not only did they make it only accessible by paying for the gears, you have to pay $20 for the gears. You don't even get the $10 option. It doesn't exist. There is no twin-bladed Badging Sea. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to use DC Universe Superman, but I think the teams that I usually would have with him are gone. I used Classic Flash and Killer Frost already. Oh yeah, that dude's got the hazards. Bro is cringe, and this is what we do to people who are cringe. Store chest, just updated, Justice League Superman. Yeah, that's what the leaks were saying, but I wasn't sure if there was any other sale. So, if there's no sale today, then maybe when this cycle of chest ends. Also, something I like, while I ain't paying for anyone, is that Injustice Pass, you basically have a 16% chance to get a passive stat. A 16% chance to get an S tier passive stat already. What? I got crown. What did I get? Guys, guys, I may have just gotten a text from someone. Help! Oh, well, what? I knew this would happen. Why did I do this to myself? See, most of the chat is confused. One person in specific is not confused, because he knows. I use Predator Batman? Yeah. I would too. I think he's stun immune, though. That's the problem. Yeah, he's stun immune. And that's why. Usually I would just use Predator Batman, but he's stun immune, so I kind of figured that. We didn't get rewards? Alright. It does take a couple minutes, though. You know, sometimes it's like, 12, 15-ish. So we have to see. We will give him time. All right. Well, it's ironic, guys. Someone in chat. Who did I drop? Guys, remember who did I drop? Who did I drop when I beat tier 2? I got a very specific character. It's very ironic. Oh, but was it her? Yeah. Yeah. DC and Suren plus Girl Steel will do. I got rewards? Oh, yeah, it's my bad. Which rewards? Guys, the irony is insane. I got Mythic Wonder Woman earlier today. I got Kal-El, no, and now we have Kal-El. My league mates did too. Does Hobo get W Riz? No, not really. She is kind of my therapist-ish. Not really. She's just very emotionally intelligent and supportive. So, all right. Am I gonna win this gamble and lose this gamble? Am I gonna lose both gambles? All right, here we go. I just want him at. Holy shit! Okay. 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 What? Excuse me? I got a text, guys, real quick. Okay, let's actually see what the drop rates are. There's no point in doing that again. There it is, one and done. I got everything I needed. I just wanted him at a 4 stars. This is what I get. Guys, don't leave. Why are 47 people watching me text someone on stream, bro? Why? What? Guys, please don't leave. I just need to finish this. 50 people! Yeah, I just got a triple drop of Justice League Superman, and I have to text someone on stream. Couldn't even get one for Classic Flash. I opened 10, and I got 200 shards of them right away. 3 for 10, dude? That's insane. 50, 50, and 75. Wow. That was, wow. Don't have to gonna ban bro real soon. Holy farming. It was 170 bucks. And it's an investment. Ooh, I made $91 so far. Which means, looks like we're on track to make 100 before the year ends. So I, again, want to thank all of you guys for your support. Because it genuinely would not be possible without you guys. And, I'm hoping that we can see some stuff in the future. I'm going to continue to try and make good content for you guys. I really do enjoy doing this. This is a really fun hobby. I gotta switch to Legend. You guys can tell I'm like nervous all over. Bro is getting more viewers talking to us. $91 ad revenue? Yeah. Insane. Now, they have to send me my PIN first so I can verify my address before they pay me out. But my CPM right now, I think, is like $7, which means for every 1,000 views, it's like $7, and then it's a cut. So I'm getting like 55, YouTube's getting like 57 or 45, which means, mathematically speaking, essentially, every 2,000 views, I make like $7. So every day, I'm actually unironically making like $6 to $7 with the day that I did the first live stream being like $11. So, yes, sir. But I get that bag, man. I think it's because of the festive period as well. Yeah, the ad revenue is higher in December. So, bro, I can't. What? Excuse me, what? Oh, okay. I mean, that's all my luck gone for the rest of the year. Did we get rewards? Okay. Getting him to 7 stars? Nah. How am I going to get a super girl to 7 stars then, guys? Come on. Now think about it. 50, 50, 50, 55, 57. My numbers are just messed up because all over the head. It's 55, 45. Also, I'm thinking about opening up a, membership soon. It's just I haven't gotten all of that stuff sorted yet because I want to actually give, proper perks and emotes. But the problem, right, is the membership cut for YouTube is 70-30, but if you pay through Google or the App Store, Google Play or the App Store, it's 30% YouTube, 30% Apple or Google, and then you're left with less than 50%. If you get $100 dollar donation, YouTube's taking 30, Google or Apple's taking 30, and then you're left with 40 or 45 or something like that. Maybe the additional 12% was the friends we made along. Yeah. Is YouTube coming for my tax info, bro? You have to restart your game for split rewards, not sure. Worth a try, for sure. Worth a try. Bro, what was that luck? Genuinely insane. Now, I'm kind of tempted to try and get him to 5 stars, but at the same time, as a gambler, if there's one thing I've learned, sometimes you gotta quit when you're ahead. But the temptation to gamble more is tempting. Oh, I think I made a mistake. I didn't put gemstone on anyone, did I? Holy crap, that's a ton of damage even without gemstone. Huh? Did I put gemstone? Yeah, no, I put Entropy Aegis on Girl of Steel. And then I put another passive stat artifact on... what's his name? On Harley. It's fine. I definitely have the damage to do this, though. There you go. We'll tank that. So the chest is staying until the 31st. Yeah. If there is no sale when Superman goes away, then I really don't think there's going to be a sale at all. But it's definitely not the end of the world if the sale doesn't happen today. Because I will be streaming tomorrow, because that's Tuesday, and I will be streaming on Wednesday. But I will probably not be streaming on Thursday because it's New Year's and, I tend to do stuff with my family. I don't even understand why I did that, There is no... Excuse me? Bro threw up the shield? Bro just combo interrupted me. Calm down! Alright, I need to blind him. That's why I'm doing the specials. Bro got no chill. Bro got absolutely no chill. I have another fight after this, so I can clean up. But, bro. The man has 0 chill, bro. But are you truly ahead if you don't have him at 5 or even 6 or 7? No, but, I'm not really interested in getting him to 6 or 7 stars. I don't really like Henry Cavill like that. I don't know. Something about his performance in Man of Steel just kind of was missing for me. This is going to be a close call. Stop spamming that. Excuse me, bro, still got the shield up? Nah. Alright, maybe Twin Blade was the right call. What is wrong with bro, dude? What is wrong with my guy? This is my gameplay cycle. I need to tag in Girl of Steel, and I just need to blind this guy before I can actually do anything. Bro, stop. Calm down. My brother. Calm down. Chill. Just chill. Just 87% chance, by the way. It's really just it depends on the last tag in. It really depends on this tag in. Oh, can I combo trap? Nah, it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, nah, it sucks. Bro has no chill. Also, why is Harley being used against a stun immune boss? Just put LT. Instinct. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use Girl of Steel because I can't use Predator or Batman, and I don't use Joker because I completely forget about bro. You know what? That probably could have been solved with Puppet Batman. Alright. So anyway, I'm just gonna We're just gonna ignore that happen. I really wanted to go for a PR today, but it is what it is. I actually probably think it's more important to be able to finish this out. What? There are 48 people watching me still. I'm gonna make a pretty big. This might be a horrible mistake. Use Justice League Superman now. I just you know I'm getting him to a high star rating for collector purposes. Not gonna use him. Not gonna lie. I don't really like him. I also find bro annoying as hell to fight in League Invasions and Arena. Not impossible, but just annoying. Alright, if email is still in the chat, is there a good versus chest for Superman? Because I don't think there is. I don't think there's a versus chest, or if there's a, what's it called chest? Like, a good, like, other shard chest for him. Because, if not, then I'll probably try to get him to a high enough star rating to max out his passive, which I think is 5 stars. You might be wrong about that. There is also no sale. Yeah, probably not going to then. I think he might go on sale for Superman Day, so we're just going to wait for that. Huh? Idiot. You think you can 50-50 me, bro? Dawn of Apocalypse sucks, by the way. And there we go. Puppet. Spam that a couple times. I just got Justice League Superman from Raven vs. Super... That's right, there is the Raven vs. Superman chest. I completely forgot about that. I'm probably going to open the Raven Beast Boy chest next time it's up. It usually goes on sale for Valentine's Day, so... Why are 55 people watching me, huh? Hi, guys. I'm Edgy. Hello? Sub? If you like the channel and you like the content, fund my gambling addiction. For the record, I don't actually have a gambling addiction, and if you do, that's a very serious thing. I just realized something. If I collected the rewards from the from beating the other stage, I could have very easily just gotten enough resources to get the entropy to level 10. And that probably would have been the difference maker. Yeah. Passives max out at 6 stars. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was 6 or if it was 5. Raven vs. Justice League Superman. It like almost never goes on sale. But I have seen it one time. I think it was like for Superman Day. Or it was just randomly thrown in store. But alright guys. Predictions in chat. 50 people watching. I got Mythic Wonder Woman earlier today. It's not even gonna show. It's on the stream. What are we predicting for this one, guys? Who are we predicting? I don't have an addiction, say every addict ever. Sub-Zero, alright. That's our first prediction. He had one with Nightmare Batman. Oh, really? Also, Classic Batman? I guess that makes sense. Multiverse Green Arrow. Cheetah, alright. Raiden or Supergirl. I mean, there's a lot of Supergirls. Classic Batman was my guess. Alright. Here we go. 5-star Batman. The GOAT! The GOAT! The best character in the game, guys! It's a miracle. The miracle of New Year's. The best character in the game! Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. That was a free one, guys. Someone in chat. You know, you always have to say Primal Swamp Thing. Legendary character. Incredible. Unprecedented. Build him. Dude, I don't know if I have the gear mats too. I'm not gonna lie. Rarity, legendary. Bro, I went, let me go look for my boy Primal Swamp Thing in legendary tier. Yo, guys, Primal Swamp Thing needs his own tier. He needs like mythical tier or ascended tier or he's an icon of this game. The best character in the whole game. Not you. No one cares about you, bro. My boy Primal Aura Thing. Primal Swamp Thing. Yes, sir. Hold up. We gotta put the entropy on him real quick. There it is. I'm going to level up the entropy to level 10 because I need some passive stats. But I'm going to save everything for the knife. Yes, sir. Primal Swamp Thing. Where did bro go? Wrong Swamp Thing. There's Swamp Thing. Alright. 53 people watching me with Primal Swamp Thing. Yeah, I don't have the gear mats to build them. Nah, not yet. Best character in the game. Oh, I haven't even collected my daily rewards yet. So actually, I'm going to collect the past rewards. We are going to... I'm going to swap to this. Yeah, ignore how messy my bed is. There's just a bunch of stuffed animals and, like, my blanket and my jacket. I'm going to relog to the game and see if we actually get Invasion Split rewards. Is there no New Year sales? As it stands, not yet. There might be one, but we don't know yet. Right now, Justice League Superman, which, bro, 3 out of 10 on the drops is insane. It's ridiculous. Everything I know about everything. Oh, there it is. Everything wrong one. Tells me I shouldn't gamble again. But the temptation to gamble is here. Yeah, we're only Division 3. Some epic Gear Reforges, yep. 1,400 gems. So at least that works. What are we doing here? Oh, I need some Ethereum. Yo, what's up, Hobo Man? What's up, man? I need to go to star rating, and I need to go to... I like how I hit my peak viewership while I was texting someone on stream. That's genuinely hilarious. Who did I need to level up? So my boy's Manta... Look, I don't have enough stars orbs to ascend, bro. Orbs are hard to come by, alright? And... Oh, so Girdle of Steel is the other one. I needed to max out her passive for, or upgrade it a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna upgrade her a little bit. It's NF, bro. That's your grandma Subaru. Oh man, ow, that cough hurts. So yeah, so now I just don't know what to do because we've played all the solo raid fights. I can't really do much now. We could gamble. There's always more gambling to be done. Well, where's my champion arena standing? We're gonna ignore rank 1, okay? We're just gonna ignore that. Luca, what's your Discord name? Luca is Frogcifer Morningstar. That one. Like I say that one just because there's no way you can get it confused. But yeah, that's him. What makes him the GOAT? He's not that good. He's a meme character. He's a complete joke character. I'm pretty sure some people are just watching the stream at different points. Yeah, I just noticed the 500k gems. Yeah, and I opened one set of 10, and we got 175 shards right off the bat. Gang, what's my Discord username, Lamo? I don't know. Lonely, I know. What on earth do I even do now? Like, what is there to even do in this game? I guess we can farm some league points, see if the extra reward works. Villain. Might. Alright. Alright, guys, we're gonna farm resource missions, baby! Which, really, I do very specifically. There's one thing you can do. It's called throw the Astro Harness on Raiden and then turn your brain off. Oh. You know what they should do? Oh, alignment, right. Here it is. I was like, they should make a way for me to see all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, there it is. I'm a genius. 12th level intellect. Dark side who? When are we getting the first split rewards? I don't know. At least we got the second split. But I have no idea where we're getting the first one from. He can one-shot with Zatanna plus Raven plus Beta with high passive. I remember Sigvald had a team with Swamp Thing that one-shotted a boss. Well, yeah, but that's literally with the most overpowered stuff in the game. And, like, high passive stats. Gamble. Alright, let's farm resource missions, guys. Aren't you entertained? All my viewers left me. I mean, not really. I went from, like, 53 to 43, but the most entertaining parts of the stream are gone. Or, like, are done, essentially. Unless we decide to gamble. Also, that can happen. Bro, ain't no one care. Hey guys, real question. When are they gonna fix the loading times? I mean, It's been years, right? I don't understand why the loading times must be so long. I also hate Cyborg because he's got the res, which takes a while. I'm just literally trying to get through all of these so that I can maybe get a lucky pull with the other chest, like the post reward chest, which I don't think I'm gonna get, but we will see. So I'm trying to think here. Tomorrow, probably gonna do another like short Earth stream. Today, I don't think the stream's gonna go on too long because there's kind of nothing to do for 3 hours. MK loading times, Mortal Kombat loading times are so bad. Unless you guys want me to play like Injustice 1 mobile. I do have a semi-setup account there. Like, not really a full account, but it exists. I guess. Wait, how are Raiden's summoning Laser of Doom? Astro Harness. It's the artifact I have on him. The thing is, it really only works in resource missions because the moment that you use this in Champions Arena, they think you're hacking, and you're gonna get unusual gameplay. It is an unusual gameplay farm. Yeah, it is the Astro Harness artifact. Now, the Astro Harness in Injustice 2 is a lot more bearable than Injustice 1's Astro Harness. If anyone out there in chat has played Injustice 1 mobile, I hate that Astro Harness so much. Ruined the game. WWE support responding to missing invasion words on December 1st, saying to wait for further instructions. They said it would take up to 48 hours. It's been a whole week. It's been so long, we've gotten the rewards from the following, like, invasion season, or week. I also think they probably need to buff invasion rewards now, right? Because considering that every artifact is free to play, essentially, with enough grinding, they're getting an extra artifact. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. I mean, it's still something, but I do think that because of the landscape of the game has changed, so the landscape of the rewards, I think, has to change. Of course, count on NetherRealm to make something power for unusual gameplay. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Like, NetherRealm are so concerned about people hacking this game that they're out here, like, banning you and, like, suspecting you of things for playing the game properly. So, this is crazy. Bro. Cringe. I hate Cyborg, by the way. He's got a very annoying AI. But yeah, I think we're going to do the resource missions, probably see what the thing is, the reward from the passes, and then probably, I'm probably going to end it, like, at 2 hours today, and we've been going for, like, 120, so. Unless you guys want me to, like, stream something like the Arkham series later tonight, if there's enough interest in streaming other kinds of content, I 100% will. Still 150k gems. Did you spend or hack or scam? It's legit. 100%. $170 I spent. It's an investment. I've made $91 off of YouTube ad revenue. And, we do have to account for taxes, and we do have to account for them paying me out when I actually receive the pin and the address, so I can verify that, you know, they're sending the money to the right place. But $170. I live in the U.S. I waited for a Tapjoy offer. I did $170, and I got like 550k gems from it. And I've spent some on chest openings. But essentially, these gems are, I'm just holding on to them until a big sale comes, and I'm just going to try and max out every character, like to 7 stars, legendary, and try to show you guys gameplay. Also, when DC Universe Supergirl comes out, I'm basically insta-maxing her. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I could totally wait for a sale or do anything. No, I just want to insta-max her. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, but not hacked at all. Totally legit. There's a bunch of other players that have hundreds of thousands of gems. But, unfortunately, considering this game is a global audience, it's really only possible in the US because of Tapjoy. Is this the most amount of shards you ever had? If you're talking about gems, yes. Most amount. Well, I had like 550. Okay, a minute ago before I spent it on the Superman chest. Yeah, gems, yeah. This is the most. Wait, has there been a sale? I forgot in the leaks. We have a New Year's sale? Not yet. I haven't seen anything. Like, the only thing I've seen was Superman. But I have no idea about a New Year's sale. realistically speaking, if there's going to be one, it's going to be after the Superman thing happens. Like after that's done. Most I ever had was 100K. All right, let's hope the game doesn't crash. I'm just trying to buy some stuff, bro. Let me buy this real quick. Let me buy. Excuse me. I gotta check my Discord. Sorry guys, hold up, give me a moment. Just claim the keys, bro. I was looking at some stuff real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I do believe we are having a New Year sale because there was leaks from Fatalist like a while ago, and it was on the Discord and on the Reddit. But everything there has come true so far. 6.6 update, excuse me, I'm skipping ahead. DC Universe Lex Luthor was added, Black Friday sale happened, Cyber Monday, New Year's does look like we're getting a sale for it. The winter sale is not included on that, so I don't know what that is. New artifacts, no new solo raids, invasion seasons, everything there has been true, so it does look like we are going to get some kind of sale for New Year's. I don't know what, though, because for all I know, they could give us like 25% off on Suicide Squad Enchantress, and that's probably what they're going to do. So, we shall have to see. Why are buying capsules longer than actual fights? You gotta take it up with the devs, man. I don't know. I'm still wondering that one myself. Let me throw some Might XP capsules into Supergirl real quick. 78! 9. Where did 8 come from? Cognitive dissonance, guys, okay? I'm a little loose in the head, I think. Oh, Arcane Class Passes. That's what I'm looking for. We're getting close, guys. Bro, so close. So close to getting my boy to level 80. Where was I going? What were you doing? Oh. Guys, should I save the orbs to ascend, to get Harley up to 7 stars, or should I convert it to an orb to ascend Mr. Freeze a little bit more? Because realistically speaking, I think the smart choice is Mr. Freeze, because Harley's not doing anything. But I kind of want all my characters at 7 stars, and orbs are hard to get, alright, man? Like, some of us, I'm a little orb broke, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I have to do a combo hit? Yeah, I think I already did all the challenge modes. Alright, we're going to go into campaign. Yep. Who don't you have gears for? I'm missing Harley's gloves. Heartbreaker, Harley's gloves. Sonic Black Canary's gears I'm actually missing. I'm missing her gloves. And I think that might be it. Oh, Robin. Batman Ninja Robin. I have everything. I'm missing everything except his gloves. I've dropped his gloves twice from League raids. So, yeah, I think those are the only ones I'm missing gears for. I have all the silver gears. I have all the legendary characters' gears. So I think I'm literally just missing Sonic Black Canary's gloves, Heartbreaker Harley's gloves, and then Batman Ninja Robin. Hold up, guys. Time for the most entertaining part of the stream. Hi, dude. Remember me? Unfortunately not. I get a lot of comments, and I try my best to make note of people, but I'm a very forgetful person. What are you doing? Texting someone on stream. Oh, I'm dying over here. Yeah, it's just a short message. I'm on stream, so I think it's probably better if I just, like, react to it and then move on. I don't know. What are you doing, bored? I mean, there's not much going on in the game. I'm just texting someone. Also, I can turn my brain off and play the damn game. So. I'm sorry, guys. I have to focus on one thing at a time. I was there when I was there at the stream when you made 1,000,000,000 points in Supergirl Arena. Yeah, I mean, some of the people I know because they're in my Discord and like I see their comments, so like I can make the connection. Oh, it's this person on this channel. This is their YouTube. This is their Discord. Also, that can happen, and rating can double kill people. But yeah, I do appreciate you being there on stream because, yeah, that was rough, man. That was a long time. What are you doing, bored? I mean, again, nothing much going on in the game, and the only thing I can really do, right, is play Champions Arena and go farm Arena. I am not farming Arena. There is no point. I got my 50 battles to get my daily, like, my tokens. I am not touching Arena, other than maybe for the daily mission, to get the XP and the energy. Yeah. Alright. Guys, campaign. Best game mode in the entire game. I don't know why a lot of people are watching me today. We still haven't gotten there. No one has, I think. Well, actually, a couple people have. Some people have, apparently. But I don't know, like, certain leagues. But only a few. The majority of people have not. You know, I'm gonna sim chip the villain thing because I'm too lazy to play the mode. Do something, bro. How are you not level 80? I'm just not. I mean, yeah, I wish I could, dude, but I don't know what to do. Because there's just... I've played solo raids. I don't think League Raids is active in my league right now. Like, I think it's funded, but I can't start it for a bit. Arena's just not really all that interesting a game mode. I guess I could play Champions Arena, but it's really hard to do a stream on this game because at some point you just run out of stuff to do. Gamble. Oh, yeah. That's another thing I can do. I can gamble. So yeah, that's why, like, today is genuinely going to be a short stream, just because it's impossible to actually stream it for a couple hours without something going on. Unless Superman is maxed out. Get on the PC account. I mean, technically possible, but at the same time, I would have to change up a bunch of stuff there, right? Because right now, the way I'm doing it is I'm screen mirroring onto my iPad, so for me to actually do it on the thing, it's like I'd have to actually, like, pull up LD Player, log in, load up, change the setup, and then I wouldn't be able to see my face cam and be able to switch things on OBS like this. So, hashtag gambling. Are you going to buy some shards for Justice League Superman? I got him to 4 stars. I opened one set of 10, and I got 3 drops of him. 50, 50, 75, and I got him to 4 stars. I am on the fence about maybe going for a little bit more. Like maybe 5 or 6 stars. But, I don't know. There's no sale of him. That's the problem. But he seems like a very rare character, I think. Get him to 7 stars. There's no point, though, right? He's useful in one specific situation. He's not really all that fun to play with, and there's no sale. I might be, you know, I might have a lot of gems, but I don't have infinite gems. And I'm kind of saving to insta-max out DC Universe Supergirl, not gonna lie. And there's also stuff like the Lex versus Superman chest coming out soon. Soon. We don't know when soon is. Hashtag gambling. You are like, you know, like this. Like, my conscience is like here. Angel on my shoulder telling me gambling bad. And you're over here going like, do it. Do it. Did you do it on stream? Upgrading Justice League Supes to 4-star? Yeah. I opened the chest on stream. My reaction, right, was literally, oh, I'm texting someone. I have to open the chest. I texted the person, and I opened the chest, and I went, holy, because I got 3 out of 10. Like, 3 drops out of 10. Do it, I don't know what that means. You have to understand, I am Unk. I don't understand internet culture. What that means, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, just let me get to... So the dilemma, right, is I'm so ahead in luck. That is such good luck. And everything that tells me everything about gambling tells me when you're ahead and you don't need to gamble anymore, just stop gambling. Just quit while you're ahead. But the temptation is there to actually gamble more. Insane luck, dude. Good for you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Like, genuinely insane. Yeah, but now the problem is, right, do I just let it be with that luck, or do I try to push it? I'm an idiot. I was like, hey, why isn't my mission completing? And I was like, I don't have a villain team. I don't have a character on the villain set. That's why. Alright, well, apparently silver count. Oh, actually, I need Shards of Batman, so hold up. She's a villain, I think. You have enough gems, to be fair? Yeah, but, like, it's not infinite. That's something very important, right? Even when you have a decent amount, gamble makes you perfect, facts. The problem is, even with... That's something I think a lot of people in real life really, like, kind of get a little bit in over their heads about. Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you have infinite money. And I am still missing, like, max star rating for a lot of characters. DC Universe Superman is one of them, but Justice League Superman is also one of them. But the problem is no sale. I don't really have any interest in leveling them up. I get my characters to 4 stars because 4 stars is just really easy. Because it's 200 shards for unlock, and 4 stars is 250. But 5 stars, 6 stars, 7 stars, all of that is 450. So it's just a lot. I understand you want to max out DC Universe Supergirl, but won't she be available in special offers first and then the shard chest? It's going to take some time to get her in a duo chest or sale, isn't it? Yeah, but I would insta max out DC Universe Supergirl. I would not insta max out DC Justice League Superman. When she gets released, I'm buying her on stream, and then I'm going to, like, basically level her up. So, it's really just a matter of absolute bias. I don't really, have that much interest. Are you going to buy Supergirl? Yeah, I'll do it on stream. Looking at it, the Supergirl's probably dropping for, like, around or a couple, like, weeks after the anniversary update. So, I'm probably going to do it on stream, and by then, it's a summer film. So, it's almost 100% going to happen in the summer, so I'll be streaming then. I'm going to do it on stream. I'm going to max her out immediately. Supergirl, like super bombing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what did I even get in the thing? Did anyone see what I got? What on earth did I get? Somebody tell me. I wasn't even paying attention. Genius. Oh, you mean... Yeah, I'm going to buy her in special offers at, like, 3 stars at the beginning, probably. And then once the chest goes out... I don't know if I'm going to actually fully ascend her. I'm going to get her to 7 stars to max out her passive using gems, though. That's why I have 500k gems. Those 500k gems are literally lasting me the entire year, essentially. That's the plan. Nah, I mean, if he's going to buy her IRL... Yeah, I'm going to buy her, like, outright. For, like, at least the 3-star version, to actually have gameplay of her, like, the moment the update hits. How many gems would it take to max out a character, given you have average luck? Now, take this with a grain of salt, but I asked ChatGPT, plugging in the rates of 4% chance, 50 shards, and, the numbers that they give as odds, and apparently, according to ChatGPT, it would take, like, 350k with the shard chest. Like, no sale, like, straight up. Like, that's what it said. I wasted my 100k gear mats on Arbor Superman right now. I don't know why. Bro, why? How are you asking me to make sense of your nonsensical decision, brother? What am I supposed to do? That's insane. Yeah, 350k for a straight-up character. Now, if you want to buy a character outright, it would be $1,100. Because it's in US money. Because $100 for 4 stars, and then every upgrade afterwards is 450 shards, which is $100. So 4 stars is 100, 5 stars is 2, 6 stars is 300, 7 stars is $400, and every ascension level is $100. So that's $1,100. Throw in $10 for the gears, and on top of that, throw in taxes. I don't know where some of these people get the money from. But the temptation is kind of strong, though, to gamble just a little bit more. But I got so lucky on the first one. It's like the second luckiest I've ever gotten, I think. Constantine, I think, was the time I got the luckiest. Because I went through a dry spout, and then I proceeded to get 4 of him in a row. Max out. 350k gems to max out a character, a legendary character, with no sale, that is. You can feed a whole family for at least 2 weeks here in my country with $100. It's crazy, man. I'm so conflicted because I kind of want to gamble. But the problem is there's no sale, right? And getting a character to 3 stars, yeah, whatever. But no sale, trying to max out a character, just not worth it. It's not worth it, even with that many gems. And another thing, right, is this. I want to do a video that is like Justice League Superman versus DC Universe Superman. Because, there's the Henry Cavill, debate. Henry Cavill, David Cornsweet debate. And right now, I have them both at 4 stars. They're on even footing. Now, DC Universe Superman is 500 times better. Wrong Superman, bro. Now, so they're on even footing. So I can make a fair comparison. But if you buy 1, buy 10, and if you get them, buy 2 more. Just do it. Just for the content. How many shards? It's so perfect. It's actual perfect symmetry, guys. I don't think you understand. It's perfect symmetry. 4 stars, 4 stars, 41 shards, 40 shards. It's genuinely perfect. If you really want to spend some gems, you could get him to 5 stars and to max out the passive. Apparently it maxes out at 6, though. That's the thing. That's the dilemma. I kind of want to get his passive a little bit higher. But no sale. 600k versus 700k, not fair. No, but the problem is that's just base stats. The way that they, those are the numbers. Look. And also, threat isn't all that good an indication of things, but that's just the threat with the base stats. I have everything maxed out here. I have everything maxed out here, I think. The only difference is I might have some health on Superman, on Henry Cavill, and attack on Cornsweet. But 4 stars, maxed out gears, 40 shards, it's perfect symmetry. 6-7, 6-7, not fair, bro. Oh, that's right, it is 6-7. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fine, you know what? You know what? Hold up. Let me get a good talent. I'm probably get resistances. Let me get a good talent here. Alright, time to blow all my gems on this horrible talent system. There it is, guys. There it is. Here we go. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Do you want this to be the thumbnail? Henry Cavill on one side, DC Universe Superman on the other side, a versus in the middle, and then you'll see 600k threat versus 700k threat. Is that what you want? Are you happy now? Is my life ruined yet? Hey, you guys. Yeah. His passive max out at 6. Some characters passive max out at 5 inside 7. Since he's an old character, I thought it would max out at 5. I thought so too. But someone told me it maxed out at 6 stars. I thought it was 5, but apparently one of the people that told me he's a pro player. He's very high up. It's Email, I think, told me that. And Email's the guy that is so dedicated, he gets perfect threat on the dot. 88 mil on the dot. So I trust his thing. But yeah, so what happened was at the start of the game, 5 stars was the max. And then they introduced the 6-star system. But some of the older characters, like the golds, from before 6 stars, are stuck at 5 for passives. So, girls, Multiverse Supergirl, King, they're stuck at 5 stars. But some of the later characters that were released are able to go up to 6 stars. And all of the newer characters that are released, because they were released after the 7-star system, have their passives go up to 7 stars. So here's an example, right? Manta is 6 stars, that's his passive. It's maxed out. Scorpion is a more recent character, he goes up to 7. Orm is a more recent character, 7. Black Adam, 7. Beast Boy, 7. Peacemaker, 7. John Constantine, 7. Satana, 7. Martian Manhunter is an older legendary, so 6 stars. Yeah, that mantle looks good. AK Arkham Knight Batman upgrade. I did upgrade, bro, but I just can't do it anymore. Deathstroke 7. I don't have enough shards to. I'm not going to buy Hero Chest to get Arkham Knight Batman shards, dude. I'm not doing that. Mr. Freeze goes up to 7. 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you want to get technical about it, my Black Manta is 7 stars, 6 Ascended. So he's 6A, 7 normal. Batman goes up to 5. Do Justice League team with Superman Gemstone? I don't actually think it would work too well, because Gemstone's a support artifact. And even that, I don't think can save him. He goes up to 7. Versus DC Universe Superman, no Gemstone. I'm trying to figure out how to make a fair comparison between the two, but it's really difficult. Collector is 6. Yeah, no worries. I try my best to explain this game. Apparently, that's something people really like about the channel. So, Raven also goes up to 6. I wasn't sure if he went up to 7. But, the reason I know this is her darkness is 110 and goes up to 550. But at max, it goes up to 600. So, I kind of figured she was 6 stars. Darkseid goes up to 5. Robin King, I think, goes up to 7. Lex goes up to 7 because he's the most recent character. Brainiac, I believe, goes up to 6. The Flash goes up to 7. Superman goes up to 6. From what I've heard, it goes up to 6. Harley was released about the same time as Superman was. Oh, you know what it is. I know why now. So, the first legendary character ever released into the game was Arkham Knight Batman. But, before Justice League Superman, there was BVS Superman. Like Batman vs. Superman. And he was a gold, but they reworked him so that he became legendary. And the same thing happened to Harley. Even though they are some of the first legendary characters, they got reworked into being legendaries because they were golds before this. And so I'm pretty sure that's why they have 6 stars, level 6 passive maxes. Wonder Woman, I don't even care. She could have like level 11 passives. I don't think it mattered. Killer Frost is 7. Shazam, I think, is 7. Pretty sure. Blue Beetle 7, I know that. Grodd, I think, is 6. I think. Enchantress does not matter. Less said about Enchantress, the better, alright? I'm unironically going to open an Enchantress chest to get her to 4 stars, though. But yeah, so if you're looking at my roster, though, some people have asked for roster reveal. Manta can get to 7 stars Ascended. He'll be my first character. I'm missing orbs for bro. Then I actually think they need to rework a lot of legendary characters. The majority of them are actually pretty good. It's just, she is useless but annoying. She is also useless but very annoying. And Kal-El, no! Do you need gears to one-shot with Fury the God Shazam? Generally speaking, yes. I want to say yes. I mean, with a decent amount of passive stats, some high star rating, and gemstone, I don't think so, but generally speaking, you want like 1 or 2 for some fast attack chance, some crit chance, and some crit damage. Those are the most important gears for him, like things. Like what they did, yeah, Orm and Shazam. They also reworked Scorpion. Before this, Scorpion was mid. He was so mid, bro. And then they buffed him, and now he's a menace. So, I would like to see a rework for some of the other legendary characters as well. Because some of them are definitely outdated. But if you're wondering what the future of the account is looking like, I want to 7-star every legendary to get their passives. I have ascended some of them to get access to the class passive. Black Adam and Constantine I haven't because they're basic attack damage dealers, so they don't get much from their like passive. Orm I have ascended because he does specials, so he's going to steal a bit of attack. I need to get Collector to 7 stars. I want to... Next time Raven Beast Boy chest comes out, I am maxing Raven, essentially. Like, I'm speedrunning to max Raven, dude. Because she is insane. Genuinely insane. And I really want to max her out, like, at least passive-wise. Rework all the troll golds first. I don't know what you're talking about. Primal Swamp Thing, the best character in the game. Brosen, hard carry. So I'm waiting for the Lex vs. Superman chest to get both of them to 7 stars. Apparently there's a Raven DC Universe, a Raven Justice League Superman chest. I know it exists. I've seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it on sale, though. Robin King, I'm probably just going to get over time from raids. Batman Who Laughs, I'm going to get ascended from raids. Raven, I might be able to get from raids. It really depends. Brainiac has a challenge, and honestly, he doesn't really need it that much. Darkseid, I can farm shards of in Dawn of Apocalypse, as much as I hate that raid. Suicide Squad Harley, I actually do have enough to get her ascended because I opened the Mr. Freeze chest. Justice League Superman, we have to see about. Golden Armor Wonder Woman has a challenge, and I don't even really care. Killer Frost and Classic Flash. So, for those that don't know, there was this chest. It was the Classic Flash versus Killer Frost chest. It was at one time when they released Classic Flash. It has not been seen in the store since. So, I mean, those gold characters are useful in Champions Arena. Martian Manhunter, one star ascended. That's a lot for a support character. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do it to give him the lethal damage. Also, I just really like Sean. He's a really underrated character. And then Fury of the God, Shazam, and Blue Beetle I actually need to actually get. I know Blue Beetle has the Triarch chest with Peacemaker, but I haven't seen it on sale. And Fury of the God, Shazam is another weird case because, as far as I'm aware, apparently his only good chest is the Black Adam versus Shazam chest, and he's the rare drop in that case. Groudon has a challenge, and Enchantress, who actually cares, bro? No one cares about you. That's the future of the account, essentially. And so all the gems are going to first go into fully ascending everyone, or fully getting everyone to 7 stars, new characters, and then maybe fully ascending a couple characters here and there when there's a big sale. Essentially, I want these gems to eventually be able to fund the account as a whole. I'm a game player, and I like playing the long game. Gamble. Not on this case. We might gamble for New Year's. The New Year's celebration, a little bit of gambling. But not for this one. Supergirl? Nah. Gotta put bro in his place. So, so you like investment, even trash legendary cards for rework in the future? Hopefully some of them get reworked. It's really just because I'm a collector. And I'm also making revenue off the game from streaming and from YouTube. So I can fund the game. The idea, right, is I have paid a lot of money for this game. Like Gemstone and gems, all of that stuff. And it was all in the attempt to build up my account to the point where I could make content. And then that content would pay me back for what I spent. And then everything that I make above, my return on investment, I can go towards, paying a thumbnail artist. Or I have, one of my, Discord mods has said that they would go out of their way to learn editing for me. And, I don't want to have anyone, I don't want to make them do free labor. So, paying an editor and getting an editor. And just being able to up the quality of the channel, essentially, with what I make from where I started here. That was the plan all along. Originally, this was supposed to only be an Injustice 2 mobile channel, but I'm thinking too small. I'm going to take over the entire DC world. So, I had this whole outline built up. I'm a music production major, so I'd love to do, some, character-specific songs, soundtrack stuff. I want to do some reviews, trailer reactions, comic book breakdowns and reviews. Maybe give a little bit of history on certain characters. Fun series I don't know if anyone's familiar with Jello Apocalypse, but he is 10 words, everything in 10 word series. So every Injustice 2 mobile character in 10 words or less, and then branching that out to every DCEU film in 10 words or less, every Arrowverse show in 10 words or less, every episode of The Flash in 10 words or less, if I ever managed to sit through all of that. I got trash words. I got Mythic Wonder Woman, who is a rare drop, but I also got the GOAT Primal Swamp Thing, so I think I win. You deserve got Beta Club with how much money you spent. Yeah, I feel really bad for some people who spent money on Beta Club and didn't get it. A little bit of input delay there. I'm gonna bait Hawkman out. Get destroyed. Master giveaway, master plan. Yeah, a lot of people have asked me about that, and I do want to give back to the community. Because as it stands, I know a lot of people just can't afford stuff on the game. And I'm also the only one in the US with, decent tap join offers. Not only, but not everyone has access to that. So a lot of people have asked about giveaways, and I think that would be fun. I have to look into the legality of all that stuff, but it would be really fun to do. And to be able to give back to the community, that kind of helped me, that built me up. How about you play League Invasions 2? Right now it's preparation phase, so I can't. Damn it. It is what it is. We shall. There you go. Some legendary characters are ignored nowadays. Like, what do you think about this, for example? Justice League, Superman, Arkham Knight, Batman are solid characters, but they're ignored a lot. Well, they're really still solid in Arena, but Arena you don't really get too much for. It's just that a lot of the older characters just haven't aged well. It's what in gaming is known as a power creep, right? Because Arkham Knight Batman is still insane for new players. And once he was first released, basically if you had him in Arena, he was a cheat code. You would win every Arena match and just farm Arena points with him. Yeah, I did. It's split rewards, though, so it's not like characters or artifacts. It's just like some gear mats and some extra stuff here and there. But yeah. And Justice League Superman is also a great character for like starter players to farm Arena. It's just that now you have characters like Classic Flash, who give guaranteed fast attack hit. You have Killer Frost, who freezes the opponent infinitely. You have DC Universe Superman, who is in a league of his own. So the older legendaries just haven't aged well because they just can't keep up with how insane the characters are getting. Yeah, no, Justice League Superman is still insane for League Invasion defenses though, and I don't think Justice League Superman's gonna get reworked because he just seems to have a very specific purpose. He's not a bad character, but he's just very niche. We still only got split rewards once yet. We only got week 2. We're still missing week 1. I don't know where they went. Devo? Yeah. I just had to... I didn't know that was you. I didn't recognize that was you, Devo. But yeah, someone told me to log out of the game and then like swipe out and go back in. So I got split rewards for split 2, but I'm still missing split 1. So I got some Gear Man, some Ethereum, some Epic Reforged rolls. And I also dropped Primal Swamp Thing today, so I'm having a good day. They owe us one more split, bro. I still haven't gotten compensated for the 4 pips I'm missing, bro. I'm missing 4 pips. Where'd they go? Huh? I'm looking for them. Can't find them. So I don't know. Wait, the rewards came for week 2 because I knew week finished. Week 1, still no clue. I'm trying to look what I can do. Do you think this game will live well after they make DCU Superman and Lex update? I have some hope. I still want the game alive. Right, I'm still missing 4 fights too. I hope that they can turn it around, but a lot of people are upset with this update because they were like, it's an amazing idea. They were super excited because no more pay-to-win artifacts. But, you know, bugs everywhere, glitches. Some people bought the premium pass, or not premium, this pass, and aren't getting rewards. And they've had to ask for refunds. There's gameplay bugs. Puppet doesn't work in a lot of scenarios. Brainiac's bugged. No split rewards. Compensation is basically lacking. So, I think it's done a lot of damage to goodwill. And this game also just can't afford that. Another thing to mention is, when's the last time you saw an Injustice 2 mobile ad? There's not many content creators promoting the game. There's not a lot of advertising going around for a game. So, my free-to-play account, right? My new account, my new series, I didn't get Lex Luthor. And I intentionally did that to show you, you know, you could hear about the game too late and just miss out on a legendary because there's no promotion. And you're just out of luck. You miss out. And there's no way you could have known unless... Because here's the thing. You know where they post all that stuff? The Twitter and the, what's it called? The Discord. The only people following that are people already in the community. So to actually get new players, it's quite hard. And there's not a lot of content creators enticing them to play the game like there is something like a Clash Royale. Yo, NetherRealm, hey, sponsor, please. I'll promote your game for free, guys. You don't understand. I want this game to do well. Yet, sure, this game gets zero attention. Bro, I have my own concept for a game. But if you guys want to see a video on that, maybe. So what's the offer at the bottom of the screen? It's this one. Because if you get the pass, you get a 50% off for the level 30 gears, but you could just buy the gears for $10 outright anyway, and it's cheaper. Yeah, I think Mortal Kombat is bigger, so that's why they focus on that. But This game could very easily be successful. Just fix the updates, don't make things so pay to win. You know how many iconic characters there are in this game? There's so many characters you can add. Also, someone pointed this out in the comments, and I've said it a couple times on stream. We're getting Batman Beyond in Fortnite before we got Batman Beyond in Injustice 2 Mobile. Let that sink in. By the way, how hard is Toa? Because don't do it. Genuinely one of the most awful raids. Might be the most awful raid in the game. Every boss is annoying. Everything sucks. Everyone's stun resistant. Some of them are crit resistance. They're all annoying. They have terrible modifiers. Dawn of Apocalypse sucks. I play both. Yeah. But is it doable? Yeah. Is it fun? No, absolutely not. That one that drowned in solo raid is so annoying to fight against when I had the chance to attack her because she was hittable. She blocks me in the middle. I don't do AI Batwoman that drowned is crazy. She has some of the fastest snaps into a block you'll ever see. Chaos Black Manta is so ass real. How is it in the challenges? Which challenges are you talking about? Too bad my country banned MK Mobile. Really? Actually, where are you from? I'm assuming it's because it's like too graphic. Now that would be my guess. I'm gonna blow my nose, guys. Tonight is gonna be the night they throw it back to you. Vietnam. Oh, I didn't know that. So, I'm actually Vietnamese. I got some Vietnamese coffee. I didn't know they banned it in Vietnam. So I'm from Vietnam. I was born in Vietnam, actually. But I immigrated to the States before I had any memory, so. I'm actually, like, not U.S. born. I came here in, like, at 1.5 years old. So, I'm Vietnamese, actually. Holy gem count? Yeah, maybe. Really? Cool. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you, too. But, yeah. Well, actually, you could very easily figure out that I'm Vietnamese. Because of the last name. I mean, it's not exactly a, like, uncommon one. We'll put it that way. It's the most common one you can get, dude. It's like the most... Oh, are you Vietnamese name ever? Also, what up? That woman that drowned AI does a unique combo pattern. Other characters' AIs dodge back into a jump attack, but her AI dodges back, swipe forward, and does full combo. Hobo is a very Vietnamese last name. But it's this one. Yes, I write in cursive, guys. People are always surprised about that in real life. But yeah, I got that last name that everybody pronounces wrong, despite being literally the one that half the population has. No, I don't know your name yet. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's my last name. It is the most common one in the entire world. Like, if you knew that, you gotta just figure I'm Vietnamese because of the last name. Alright, we're gonna play a little bit of Champions Arena, and then I either have to just end the stream because nothing's going on, or switch to live streaming the free-to-play account. I knew it without even needing to see it, Lomo, yeah. I just felt the aura. Yep. I still can't get over the Hobo is the very Vietnamese name. Yep, that's totally Vietnamese last name. Yep, it's like half the population has that. I remember learning about why. It's because back when, the French, I think, I could get the details of it wrong, but it's like the French something Vietnam, and then they were like, oh, these people don't have a last name, so Wing was the last name, and then everyone just kind of went with it, and so you really just see Wing, Trans, and a couple other different names. But, yep. It's funny, because it's like, it's so common, but everybody pronounces it wrong. Yeah. Yep, that's totally... Speaking of DA artifact mats, are we ever going to get those, or is it a lost cause? What is DN artifact mats? Oh, Dark Knights? Oh. Yeah, I think it's a lost cause. So for anyone who doesn't know, the Dark Knight's solo raid is currently bugged, and the mats are inverted. So you're getting the amount of Azor artifacts like that you should be getting Dark Knight material. So I can't show it because I re-rolled it, but they're inverted. So you should be getting a little bit of Azor mats and majority material artifacts, but you're getting majority Azor mat. I'm sorry, mess up my words. You should be getting majority material, like artifact specific mats, and then a little bit of extra Azor, but Dark Knights has it switched, so you're getting majority Azor. My bad, guys. I'm fumbling my words. Yeah, I just googled your name, and it says it's a common Vietnamese surname. It is the most common Vietnamese surname. Half the population has it. Yep, for me, my last name is Lee. Yeah, it's super common last names. I mean, they acknowledged the issue, but they didn't say anything about fixing the issue. Oh, guys, I got a shiny new Henry Cavill. I should probably actually use him. Yep. Wow, what amazing gameplay. Alright. Yeah, bro, Darkseid being a master of baiting. Bro, Darkseid is something else. Like, I haven't actually had the issue where he summoned minions with me because I disabled his specials the last time I fought him. But apparently, you gotta run into 400 mil health parademons, and you need someone like Silver Banshee to force tag her out. Or you just have to lock his specials with like Puppet or something like that, or power drain him with Raiden. But yeah, Darkseid a menace, bro. Not the most menace. I feel like the most menace boss, right, probably still goes to the Rock Black Adam. Because what were they on when they made bro? He is so unhinged. Why, though? Why are you farming so many points? I'm not asking why about anything else, okay, guys? Multiverse, Black Lightning, Chaos, and Ruler of Karnak, Black Adam, yeah. As a DC fan, I love Snyder and Gunn. Like, they have their own thing. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people take it too far with the tribalism. You have the people who are like, the Snyder cultists, and then you have the people who are, some people who like the James Gunn stuff do take it a little bit too far with Snyder. And now, personally, it's like, I don't really like Snyder stuff just because it's not for me. Like, I get he has a style, but personally, I just don't click with the style. Like, I really like Superman. But I didn't personally enjoy Man of Steel. But if people love Man of Steel, I don't have a problem with that, right? You can enjoy whatever you want. But, but the problem is every bit of goodwill I could have towards Man of Steel, it's immediately ruined by the fan base. It's like something is good, but then the fan base just absolutely makes it awful. And so, it's tough, because I don't know. There are elements of Man of Steel I really like. Hans Zimmer's score with Flight is still one of my favorite scenes in any movie ever. And some of the action scenes are fun, but I just think they run a little bit too long. And also the color grading and the lack of chemistry between Amy and Henry. But I don't think it's a terrible film, right? It's not awful. It's just not for me. Did Dev notice when designing Justice League Superman, he has notable balls? I'm a little bit concerned. Why you know that? I'm not. You do you, man. I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Darkseid overall is a weird moving AI, especially with his jump attack. Yeah, that weird jump attack into the full combo, into the vision chain, the special 2 chain is genuinely horrible. What about Chaos Target Hagen Darkseid with the overkill ability? Is gross from Ruler of Karnak, the Black Adam rating, excuse me. Yeah, I was kind of just thinking about final bosses, but Darkseid is one of the worst bosses in the game. Like Chaos Hagen, Black Adam is one of the worst ones. Black Lightning is awful. He's terrible. And I'm trying to think. Darkseid is also bad. Collector I don't think is all that bad. From what I remember, you just have to use specifically Raven plus EPI on him. You just have to be very specific about what you do with him. Is there any other bosses that are really hard? Zatanna's not hard. Constantine isn't all that hard. Scorpion is a pushover. Batman Who Laughs, you just have to use Jon Stewart. Robin King, you really just have to use Batwoman to drown. It's tough. I'm trying to think, is there any, specifically terrible boss? Yeah, I'm fine when Snyder Universe got over, but kind of sad. But I believe in James Gunn and love his vision. RK is a joke. Robin King, I think that's who you're referring to. Yeah, no, I do feel bad for a lot of like, well, okay, so Snyder had a lot of stuff going on when like the original like stuff was happening, so that's why we got the original Justice League, which was terrible, like the cut, the like Josh Whedon cut, the Justice League. And the reason we got the Justice League is that Snyder had to step down for a bit because his daughter took her own life tragically, and I you know, that is very serious thing right there. So he did, and ever since then, right, the DC EU was just kind of like in a whirlwind, and the only projects that Snyder really did were Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and then the Snyder cut of Justice League, which only happened because HBO Max needed something. So yeah, I don't struggle against no one, but a while some fights are hard, but you just have to grind to get it done. Sorry, man, but it's way too noticeable. But know if it's intentional from the dev side. Superman and Lois is a good TV show. The portrayal. Let me talk about my goat, Tyler Hoechlin. Oh my goodness, dude surprised me so much. Because look, the first time I saw Tyler Hoechlin was for Supergirl, because he was Superman in Supergirl, and it was supposed to be like this one-off appearance, right? They did 2 episodes at the beginning of season 2 together. They did like the season finale together, and he came over for the crossovers. And then he got his own show, and I was just like, you know, he's a cool Superman. Seems like a nice guy. Blew me out of the water, dude. Like, genuinely blew my expectations out of the water. Insane. It's funny, because, so I don't know if anyone here is familiar with the idea of the Superman curse. And essentially what happens is the Superman curse is this, it's kind of this superstition that anyone who plays Superman kind of just has, like, tragedy happen. I forget the exact, like, details of it, but the first person that played Superman was Christopher Reeves, and that was, like, 1940s, 1950s, and nobody took Superman seriously. So when he played Superman, everybody thought he was a joke, and as an actor, he couldn't get any more roles, and so he took his own life, because he just fell into a deep depression. Christopher Reeve, who played Superman in Superman the movie, he would end up breaking his back during a horse riding accident, and his life ended like pretty tragically as well. And then you have someone like Henry Cavill, who is still doing well in life, but he was in Man of Steel, got a bunch of false promises, was brought back by The Rock only for them to go, we're actually resetting the universe. So yes, Teen Wolf is where I've seen him. After those movies in the years to come, Ben Affleck got divorced and Gal Gadot got canceled. Yeah, Ben has said he doesn't want to play Batman anymore because it literally made him depressed. Gal Gadot reputation has aged like milk, and we don't even need to start talking about Ezra Miller. Bruh. Have a great day, man. Yeah, you too. BVS Superman was also ruined by WB because they wanted to follow Marvel way more jokes and comical stuff, but it just didn't match well with the DCU. Yeah, I could see that. Like, I also just didn't like Batman v Superman because it kind of felt disjointed to me. Because, you know, Superman is... We have Superman, and then we have weird, zesty Lex Luthor and piss jars, and Batman, for some reason, is shooting guns and killing people, even though he has a lot of aura and he looks really cool. It's just such a confusing film. And then Wonder Woman shows up from nowhere, and the Justice League, your big team, gets teased by an email? And then Doomsday shows up, and then Superman dies at the end of Batman v Superman, just to come back anyway. What was the point? I'll tell you what the point is. Apparently it was Joss Whedon and not actually Snyder itself, who really wanted to make Superman a allegory for Jesus Christ, which is why you see him constantly doing this, hitting the Jesus pose, and also he has to die to come back from the dead and resurrect himself. He doesn't even resurrect himself. The Mother Box does it for him. We know he's not dead. It ends with him actually not being dead. It's just like, oh, he died, but look at the particles moving off his coffin. Such a weird film. And that's not even mentioning, guys, Save Martha! That film, man. And then not to mention, 2016 also saw the release of The Suicide Squad. Not The Suicide Squad. The first Suicide Squad. You know, the one with Jared Leto's Joker. And Ray Fisher is Cyborg too. Yeah, he doesn't like he. I actually haven't seen like the entirety of Justice League, the original, the Snyder cut, but I know he has said that he doesn't want to work with WB ever again either. Uh, yeah, WB hired Joss Whedon because he directed the Avengers 2012 movie. Okay, so that makes sense then. That's why he would have had those jokes in. I don't know, like I also just don't like Marvel, like the tone of the movies all that much, and like personal bias as well. It's just like I love DC. I connect with DC. But something for Marvel for me just it doesn't click, and I couldn't really tell you what it is. So I don't know. I keep refreshing hopes of getting my split 1 or 2 rewards, but I have yet to receive either. Yeah, it seems like only some people are getting like the rewards though, from what I've heard. Remember when Justice League movie trailer was a crazy spoiler? I'm cooked. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think you might be burnt, not just cooked. All right. So I don't know. It's difficult because it's really been difficult being a DC fan because I've always just liked DC more. Like growing up with the animated shows, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, playing the Injustice games, I have a strong connection to those characters. I don't have that with Marvel, and I'm happy for the people who like Marvel because Marvel's like popping. Well, it was until stuff happened and they kept dragging stuff out after Endgame. But I don't know, it's just not for me. I'm not really a big fan of the like comedy stuff. I don't mind a little bit of comedy, but I kind of like heavier themes in my stuff. All right, guys. Actually, let me ask you a really fun question. Right, as a man that plays guitar, somewhat, and loves creating stuff and loves doing stuff and has all these outline, what do you guys think my favorite movie is? You gotta miss one of the most surprised characters that we fell in love with is Peacemaker. You definitely the best content creator on Injustice 2 Mobile right now. I love your content helping us free to play players. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really grateful for the audience that I have. I'm going to. I don't know how much longer the stream is going to go, but I don't really have anything left to do on the main account. So I'm going to try and start up the free-to-play account, because there's not much to do in it. But, if you guys are here, I'm going to try. I'm also running LD Player, which people guess The Dark Knight. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, but it's not a superhero movie. It's not. It's, ironically, it is a movie with a certain actress in it. Does anyone want to take a guess? Is this, is it? Oops. Bad. If you make an arena account, almost immediately after an update, the arenas are not like sorted by how much threat you have. They're sorted by when you make the account. So if you make an account instantly after an update happens, professional streamer, by the way. I realize what happens. Um, my recording has it set, so my audio goes through a different thing. So, we're just gonna have to probably look at it like this. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, happens to the best of streamers. Yeah, so this is why I wasn't sure about streaming the free to play account, because Nasally, because like I've never streamed on my actual PC before, so oh, let me minimize this. Let me see. I'm gonna try and have it so it's best for you guys, while also being able to play the game a little bit. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's probably the best I can do. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm just gonna. We're just gonna have to run with it like this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very sorry, but yeah, yeah. Both Henry and David did good in their own characters. Yeah, like I have no problem with Henry. Like personally, I didn't connect, but I know what he was going for. Also, I did the daily login for a new play account, and I have 160 Primal Swamp Thing shards. So we can unlock Primal Swamp Thing on the new account, guys. Yeah, I know the new Supergirl hack. Yeah, I heard about that, which is so. I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way, dude. Yeah, so random hero shards. I got random hero shards, and we just happened to get Primal Swamp Thing. Yeah, but like every time he's like, "Oh, she sucks. Millie Alcock is terrible." Oh, yeah, I have to mention that. Okay, this is going to be a really controversial call. I joined a league, and it's a tier 10 league. The other problem is that this league, and I don't know how the application works. I might have just exposed the league code, but you actually have to be accepted. This league is also legendary in invasions, which is a really tough thing to do because I was really on the fence about it. Because a tier 10 league, a new player can join if they know where to go for it. If they know the right places to go, and like go into the Vulture Discord, go into the Dark Knights Discord, then they know where to find all this stuff. And I was so on the fence about it because I'm like, but can a newer player get into a tier 10 league though? That's the thing. Because I didn't really want it to feel like it was nepotism. It's okay, Starscream cooked that guy. Yeah, no, like everybody's been cooking that guy. How about try to stream some more games? Yeah, so I have Lego Batman and the Arkham series, and I've been asking people if they're interested in me seeing it. Who harassed Millie Alcock? I'm sorry, I'm unaware of that incident. Some dude on Twitter. He's just kind of a jackass. Everybody hates the dude, so he literally gets clowned on every single time he makes a tweet. Everybody's like, "Shut up, wife beater." But yeah, so that is the dilemma, because I am in a tier 10 league, and a tier 10 league is something players can join. And I'm going to try and link stuff like Dark Knights and Vultures and try to give people as many things to do as possible. And I literally asked the guys, because the no way I know this is because of my Discord server, because someone in it was like, "Hey, we got some spots available, and we accept new players of all threats." Is he like a famous? No, dude's a loser on the internet. I think he might have a couple subs. Yeah, so I hope you guys don't have a problem with me joining a tier 10. If Gunn's if Gunn directed Super movie, I can believe, but he is not. So I kind of worry. I actually kind of like the fact that it's not James Gunn, because Gunn has a very specific style, and it works for him. But I don't want the DCEU to essentially, the DCU to essentially be just Marvel 2.0. And Gunn has like talked about this a lot. He's like, he wants to have various tones in the various tones in the universe. So Superman is kind of more his style. Supergirl is directed by Craig something, and then Clayface, which is coming out in like October 2026, is rated R. It's like gory. It's horror film. It's like body horror. Like, Gunn did so good for introducing new characters. Yeah, I like Superman. I do think that it could have spent a couple more minutes, because I do think there's a lot of characters and a lot of things to set up, because it was the first movie in a whole new universe. But overall, I really liked the movie. I think the emotional beats absolutely hit. Man, it's still rough for me watching that scene with his dad. Like, that's genuinely one of the like simplest and most heart-wrenching scenes that I've seen in a while, man. It's so simple, but it's so beautiful. It's so human. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited, because, dude, if the Supergirl movie is half as good as the comic, then genuinely generational film. Generational film. I also, yeah, bro. The fact that they're calling Millie Alcock ugly is ridiculous. I'm just like, excuse me? And and I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was just like, two things. Number one, it does not matter. I don't care who like you cast. I just care they act well. Like, and from everything I've seen about Millie, she seems like a really sensible, really sweet person, and she is, from what I've heard, a very talented actress. But a lot of people are like, oh, we should have casted Sydney Sweeney as Supergirl, and I'm like, thankfully we didn't. I'm glad it's not them running the thing, dude. Because, bro, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible at all. Absolutely not. It's not like all of her films have flopped. That'd be crazy. So, yeah. I think Gunn still did darker than DC EU. Yeah, no, that was actually really intense. And shout out to, what's his name? Nicholas Hoult as Lex, because dude was a generational hater. Yes, some people were like, bro, we should have casted Sydney Sweeney as Supergirl. It would have been perfect. Some people have also been editing a certain part of Millie's body because, well, women. And went, oh, the film would be better like this. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? But yeah, I mean, like, Millie, from what I've seen so far in that trailer, she absolutely nails the I'm drunk and I will happily kick your ass vibe. I will probably always be biased to Melissa, because reasons. But, I don't know. It's tough for me, because that show had a lot of potential, but they made her too much like a female Superman. They gave her all of Superman's villains. Melissa's a very talented actress, and I love the cast, but some of the themes, And then you also have the needless romance drama, because it's a CW show. You should stream the next Lego Batman. Yeah, my plan is to hopefully stream all of the Arkham series, like my first playthrough, because I've never played it before, actually, because I just didn't have a console. And also stream all of the Lego Batman games to get caught up before, the next thing happens. The next game gets released. Yeah. You should have joined something like a tier 6 league and then moved up as the account got better. I was really on the fence about that, because it's really tough. It's a really tough call. And I still think it's my most controversial decision, because a lot of people were saying, start your own league. A lot of people were saying join like a lower tier league. Some people are saying it's fine to join a tier 10 league, because I joined a tier 10 league. All you have to do is just hop in a Discord, and there's like vulture stuff, and there's leagues that people make to help players out at tier 10. And I just went, I'm going to make the call to actually just join a tier 10 league and try my best to drop all those links for people to join. The other major problem is it's very, like, some people obviously don't want to use Discord for a game because, personal stuff, right? They want to stay private. But this game is genuinely almost impossible without a league, and it's impossible to coordinate without Discord. So sacrifices just had to be made, and I had to make a call. I was disappointed with the post-credits reveal scene. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the story is really solid. The post-credit scene was kind of whatever. I thought it was boring. And apparently James Gunn has said he doesn't want to do, like, big things for the post-credit scenes. Like, just, like, small reveals here and there. But, I don't know. I do wish we at least got something, because it kind of felt like a nothing burger of a post-credit scenes. We also have to tell the waste that is the potential TV series. We also got to talk about, like, all the Arrowverse shows are really just wasted potential. Like, Stephen Amell, kind of too much like Batman, but very talented actor. Grant Gustin is kind of definitively the Flash for the majority of people. As it's not like Ezra Miller's going to take that title anytime soon. But he was wasted on, you're not the Flash, Barry. We are the Flash. And I'm sorry, like, Candice Patton, who plays Iris, not even a bad actress, but literally the moment you gave her that line, there's no saving it. Literally no one could have saved that. Yeah, post-credit is more of a Marvel-specific thing. Yeah, as a Nightwing fan, it kind of disappoints me, yeah. I don't know. Alright, let's play some campaign, boys. This is literally what I do on the new account. It's really hard to stream, like, the early stages of the game. But the actor did well. Yeah, no, that's kind of the story of the Arrowverse. It's just, like, very talented actors who just were wasted on terrible storylines and terrible plots, and the majority of the time, awful villains. Like, the first couple of seasons are decent with some decent cast, and then as the show just goes on, everything just gets absolutely wasted. What was I gonna say? I'm nasally still. Alright, guys, it's time to play some some of the best game mode in the entire game. It's time to play resource missions. Who's excited for resource missions, boy? Who do you want to see as DCU Batman? Genuinely don't know. I have no idea about Hollywood. I'm so completely lost when it comes to actors in Hollywood. A lot of people are more qualified than that for that stuff than I am. But I will tell you what I want to see in the DCU. I want a Justice League Dark film. Please, Zatanna solo film when? I need a Constantine film that isn't Keanu Reeves. Please. Where's my boys? Link's in the chat. He agrees with me. DCU Zatanna when, bruh? I'd also love to see some of the niche characters get some love. Like, I would love to see some more love for Martian Manhunter. Maybe Raven get a solo project. What I will say is James Gunn is very good at taking, like, niche characters and making people care about them. Because before James Gunn, nobody cared about who Peacemaker... And I immediately just lost. I meant to back out and progress through the stage. It is what it is. Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan was the one that played Constantine in the Arrowverse, right? And he just didn't really get too much time to shine. By the way, can I address you by your first name or should I call you Edgy? I'm still on the fence about people calling me my first name. It just feels a little bit weird. I think on stream, right, it's fine because okay. Where did the other pips go? Did I just like play it without even turning my brain on? Yeah, dude, he has the look for Constantine for sure. I'd love to actually get him see some more stuff. I think on stream, addressing me by my first name, which is Frank, by the way, is fine. It's just like people calling me on the internet, calling me like my real name just feels weird. But on stream, it's a very like tight knit audience. It's a closer audience. He even voice actor for Constantine cartoon movie. Dude was born to play Constantine, like genuinely. What were we looking for? So now with the new to play account, right? All I can really do is farm campaign, play a little bit of Arena. I don't really want to use the gear match too much. No, unacceptable. I've dropped. I need to get back up to top 100. Look at this decked out Arena team, guys. Matt Ryan is also the voice actor of an Assassin's Creed character and almost got sued by Ubisoft. Yeah, I didn't know that. We're not assigning her. Yeah, so I have 100k gear match now, so I'm not trying to invest too many resources into Multiverse Supergirl just because she is not the best character. Like, she's actually really good in Arena. And don't let anyone ever disrespect her. Because, like, genuinely, that freeze breath chain is ridiculous. But I just want to get her to level 20 for some gear boost. Why do people hate Millie so much? I don't understand either, dude. Like, she's a very talented actress. She's a very nice person from everything I've seen. She's not like Gal Gadot over here. Justice League Dark was a good animated movie. I was actually taken back by the made a rated R movie, but it was so good. It's interesting. Yeah, I've heard the DCAU was actually quite good. But then they gave us the Tomorrowverse, which was not as good. It's funny, right? I'm pretty sure the people who actually hate Millie Alcock also, like, praise Gal Gadot. So, that tells you everything you need to know about them, honestly. Alright, I gotta be a little bit careful here, because I do have to actually think. Like, I have to play, like, Arena like it's a chess match. Back off, bait her into a jump attack, hit the freeze chain. Here comes King. King's gonna do a little bit of damage. I don't think I can combo interrupt, bro. I'm gonna do a special 2 with the freeze breath. I have the heat vision also. Yeah, Multiverse Supergirl, actually really good character for starters. Because the freeze breath chain is something you can do infinitely. Messed up there, but she's gonna power drain me a little bit. But yeah, you have the freeze breath chain on top of the dot damage. Okay. Thank you, Reverse Flash. I love how Reverse Flash can just like backfire on himself. Also, you can do this. So I'm just waiting out the like freeze breath, and then I have enough power to proc another special too. So, yeah. That freeze breath is insanely useful, and most people in like this stage in Arena just aren't going to have the stuff to actually hold up. Oh, I thought he had a super move. Reflective Shield! Yeah, I thought he had a super move, and he doesn't. That's interesting. Oh, if you want to play DC superhero game not from DC, I suggest you play Dispatch. I don't know. it's really hard for me to like get into a game with characters I don't connect to. So there you go. Multiverse Supergirl carry, everybody. Kal-El, no! He's actually got a decent amount of artifacts. Most critical is in dispatch. That's interesting. I might lose this fight, I'm not gonna lie. Bro does actually have artifacts. Oh, he voices one. Oh, that's what he was doing. I remember him saying something. I think I saw like a short about him voicing someone. I have to be a little bit careful here. He's got some lethal, and I don't have like the raw damage to really do much. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I should do the special 1 or the special 2. The special 2 seems to have higher damage, but the special 1 does do dot damage, which doesn't get... I messed up the input, guys. It's Jovert. We are cooked. We might be cooked. Ow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, he's got all blades. I forgot about that. I also forgot he could do that. Hopefully they tag out registers. Oh, great. Amazing. Uh-huh. Yeah, I kind of figured we were going to lose this one. Worth a try, though. But he's got actual defense and actual, like, artifacts, so not much I can do. Oh! Huh? Those are signs of life? Okay, 1v1. He doesn't have access to a super move. This might be winnable, but it's going to be close. I'm sorry if I'm not I'm not reading chat right now. I'm focusing. Great. He actually wasted his power bars on the heat vision, so that's nice. Like Evil, the Queen in Snow White, she did bad. Yeah. Yeah. I said stop! Yeah, but Gal Gadot not really good at acting. Yeah, I don't actually understand. Because Gal Gadot in the first Wonder Woman, I don't remember being too bad. Or from what I've seen, at least. But then, I don't know, it just got worse. We got Kal-El, no! And then we got Maxwell Lord! You're putting everyone in grave danger! Give me the stone, Maxwell Lord! Oh, well, that's not happening. Oh, absolutely not. Gal Gadot was also supporting the death of specific people as well. Yeah, I've heard she's a Zionist. Apparently she... I think... I could be wrong about this, but I believe as part of her heritage, you have to, like, join the military or something like that. And so, or alternatively, you go to jail for 2 years, and she did not go to jail for 2 years. I know that. One of my friends is a little bit more into politics and all that stuff, so he knows a little bit more than a lot more than I do, because I'm not too familiar with all the political stuff. I just think she's bad at acting. All right. Also, that 50% damage reduction when below 50% health is actually genuinely insane. Yeah, she's Israel. Oh, my handsome king. What's up, man? Bro, I didn't give her... She's soldier? Yeah, she's Israel. Don't shock your dogs, people. Dogtober 7th. I mean... I don't know. I feel really bad for the dog, but the shock my dog meme that came out of it is genuinely one of the funniest memes in a while. Like, the song, it's genuinely hilarious. But yeah, no, I don't shock your dog, people. Right? Animal abuse is a really, like, serious thing, right? Are you kidding me? That's when it registered the tag out? Okay. This is gonna be a close call again. She blocked. She blocked. She's also got a super. This is really a chess game, dude. This is really a chess game. Come on. I'm so good at video games, chat. Is your game supposed to be off-center? Yeah. So this is like my first time spamming, this is my first time like streaming like the actual something on my PC. And like I just kind of did it on the spot. So it's kind of clunky. What does shock your dog mean? So there's this streamer called Hassan Piker who somebody can correct me in the chat. I think he's like he's very anti, what's it called? Like Israel. So he's like very for Palestine. And Dogtober 7th, there was this incident where he has this dog named Kaya, and he looks back and he goes, And people were like, did he just shock his dog? Because the dog yelped. And then he went through all these other excuses, like, she got her dew claw stuck, or, shock collars are actually used for training, or, guys, I might be cooked. I have to fight the goat. Yeah. If you know, you know. Yeah. So, interesting. I also saw this joke, this meme once, and I sent it to my friend of mine, and it's the Kal-El no meme, but it's with the caption when it's like when Superman stops killing Palestinian children or something like that, and he's like, Kal-El no. I was like, yeah, I'm just like, okay. I hate that. Getting tagged right into that. Guys, we gotta be serious here. Primal Swamp Thing is kind of high-key a threat. Well, I don't know what it is. Primal Swamp Thing, we kind of meme about how he's like a trash character. I don't know what it is, but bro's got one of the most annoying AIs to fight. I swear, Swamp Thing gotta be one of my least favorite bosses to fight in, like, solo raids. There's something about him. I don't even know what it is specifically. Hassan Shock Collar mentioned, yep. I might get banned for it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You know how we know how, like, YouTube are with selective bans. I just don't have enough aura. She's got to tank this because none of my other characters can. Be a little bit careful about Flora Poison. Flora Poison Ivy is actually quite dangerous because of that special 2 that I have to watch out for. Because that Armor Pierce is just going to, like, cut right through me. Because I don't have Captain Cold on this account. So I'm not Armor Pierce. I mean, I let go of the block, too. Bro! The game didn't register my block. So. Also, I'm like keyboard and mouse. So, I'm not too familiar with some of the keybinds for this stuff. Swamp Thing really does look like whipping people far. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I took so much breaks with this game nearly at the beginning of the game. It's basically a mess, but I never gave up the same account. Yeah, you kind of have to just leave the game and come back for some points. Oh, this is the free-to-play account. Yeah. So someone was like, hey, yo, stream the free-to-play account. I went, yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, I mean, I could have easily won that fight. It's just I let go of the block the moment she did the special, because I was trying to close the distance. And then the game didn't register the block, because my block is my shift key. Like Nick Fuentes, anti-Semitic? I'm not sure who Nick is. Oh. Like, are you talking about Gal? I think Gal is... No, she's a Zionist, so I don't think she's anti-Semitic. Oh, are you talking about Hassan? I have no idea. Genuinely don't. I mean, Hassan has also said some pretty intense stuff that I will not... Why does bro have 75% defense? That I'm not going to repeat on stream. Oh, he's got some gear boost, and then on top of that, Armored Superman. Nick is a completely different person. Yeah. I have no idea who he is, though. I have to tag out here. Please register the tag out before he super moves. There it is. You gotta be a little bit careful. Knockout, you said something about the shock your dog stuff. No, Hassan is the one that shocked his dog. And there's a song about it. Which is... It's an AI song. It's like the only good thing that's ever come out of AI. I'm not gonna lie. Shock, 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 shock my dog. I can't stop. I also do have a text that I should probably respond to, considering who it's from. Right, throw out 2 freeze breaths. Yep. Throw away the super move. Throw away Wonder Woman to take the super move. These arena battles get really intense. I don't want to super move him because he's already quite low on health. It might be better to save it for someone. And Superman doesn't have too much health. I don't know. John might be a threat on the team. I don't know. I have no idea. Yep. Hold down the shift key. That could have been bad. I misclicked that. He could have very easily reflective shielded me there. So are you guys liking the free-to-play account series? Because it's actually been doing pretty well. That Supergirl episode, actually my first 1 out of 10. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the video did so well. So again, I want to thank all of you guys for your support. And the arena video yesterday, I checked it before I went to sleep, and I went to sleep at, like, way too late. I went to sleep at... Where did I go to sleep at? We're gonna play the super move out. I went to sleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe 1:30, and I checked it. It had 67 hours of watch time. I was like, I can't avoid the number anywhere, ever. Yeah. Why is Hawkman not dying fast? I have no good artifacts. So I just have Multiverse Supergirl. That could have easily been a perfect run. 1 million points, by the way. Yeah, but that could have very... so, like, yeah, this is my team. And Hawkman also, he has 16 million threat, or 16,000 health, and Armored Superman gives him a little bit of defense. So, I think to finish up the free-to-play account, and probably the stream for today, because there's just nothing else really to do. We will see. I can't even play Champions Arena. Oh, I gotta level up. Level 17! Oh, hold up, guys. I just got a notification that, Jack, your lowest... D3, the split. Yeah, I don't actually understand how the splits go, but I have to do my part. I am not made of money, but I am going to throw out a little bit of investment here, because it feels wrong to not fund at all. Well, Hawkman is an annoying character. I was unaware Special 3 could cut through shields. Watched my cow die and lost a 1 mil point match. Yeah, Hawkman, I don't know if Hawkman Special 2 can cut through shields, but there's an artifact called Twin Blade that can cut through shields. Are you guys ready for the next episode of the series? We're unlocking the best character in the game, guys. Best character in the game. I actually want to have like a full screen when I do it, so I'm not going to do it on stream today. Gotta unlock a couple more characters too. Yeah. But literally, this is just really a game of patience and really a game of getting into good leagues. I'm going to try my best to link every league, every way to get into a good league for other people. Because I was like, I'm willing to join a tier 10 league, but I don't want to join it just because, oh, you know, I'm a YouTuber and I have a platform, so people are going to let me in because they want to be part of the series. But a league that I'm in, it's like, it was an offer by one of my Discord mods and one of the people who's very active in my server, who reassured me that they were taking in new players, like, you know, whenever they could. And they did. They took in someone else who was, like, actually, like, playing me, like, starting up a new account pretty actively. How many stars do I need to make Peacemaker work with Black Adam? Unironically, like 6 or 7. I'm not even saying that number for the joke. You need so much investment for Peacemaker. You don't need his gears, but you need like high star rating. I think 4 might work if you have like max passive stats and maybe Beta Club. And even then, it's kind of an if, like a maybe, like it's iffy. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish out the stream with a little bit more campaign. I was looking for Heroic 3, but we'll see. I was like, I already finished Heroic 3. So yeah, this stream's gonna end up being 3, and there it is. The stream's gonna end up being 3 hours, which, you know, I say short stream, and then I just go on and do more stuff. I don't know. Streaming more, not a bad thing. You know what's interesting, right, is this is 2 weeks on from the update of the game, so it's been 2 weeks since I've done a face reveal. 2 weeks ago, I was at 1,000 subs. 2 weeks on, I've made $91. I might be making 100. We'll see how much I get today. And I'm up to 1,200 subs, and that's only made possible with all of you guys' support. And I started this account, like this channel, in August. And I was just like, I haven't been doing much this summer. So let me make a YouTube account and, you know, try and make content, because why not? It sounds fun. And lo and behold, I have a DC channel now, and I'm actually talking to other people about projects I want to start working on, and other DC content. I have people, like, offering to, like, that they want to work with me and make thumbnails and edit for my stuff, and it's genuinely been so humbling. Hey, man, we're going to get the duo chest for Lex and Superman right now, right? Is it going to drop New Year, at least? Will it be on some discount? I'm saving. I want to get them to 6 to 7 stars, max, no pun intended. I don't know when it's going to drop. It's definitely not going to be on sale. I can tell you that for a fact. It's not going to be on sale. Like, Killer Frost was released last year, and she hasn't been on sale for the whole year. So the devs tend to have characters be out for at least like a year before they do a sale. I don't know when the chest is dropping though. Okay, but edgy internet hobo ban when? What am I gonna call it? The edging? The edgy? The edgers? I don't know why I threw out a stun bomb there. Supergirl does so much more damage. I don't know. Guitar? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, I'm so out of practice, by the way. It's been so long. It's been a couple months. But most of the duo chests are discounted. Only for Black Friday sales. It's like the thing is, they only drop the like duo chest for sales. So like the duo chests aren't usually on sale. It's just like they only drop for sales, kind of. If Scorpion Gear, 2 Scorpion Gear. Well, yeah, you can make 2 Scorpion Gears work. Just focus, crit chance, crit damage. I keep accidentally hitting a key because I can't see my keyboard, and I don't have enough muscle memory. And if I lose my place on the keyboard, I lose my place on the keyboard for the rest of the match. I'm not gonna lie. I was unaware of that too. Relatively new player. Sorry for the question. Oh no, you can ask as many questions as you want. I'm gonna try my best to answer it. I thought the first pick was AI. I'm here, but I can't drink, and I just destroyed one. Yep. Me and my managers for the Discord here. I actually got to send a text to someone real quick. Yep. I am Nerd X2. Or Nerd 2X. Ironically, project as a, I did a project for the class that's the intro to the AIM thing. So actually, I'm a double major in arts and entertainment industries management and music production. This would be a good... Would love to see you playing guitar. If there's enough interest in it, I'd be more than happy to do it. I don't know. I'm not that good. I'm out of practice. But if we don't get copyrighted, maybe learning how to play a song on stream would be pretty fun. Sorry for the texting on stream, guys. It's a little important. The has bro froze? No, bro is texting someone. Someone. How did I wind up in this situation, guys? That someone is not a random person, by the way. I genuinely thought my phone crashed. Now, maybe pick a song from one of the NCS ones so you don't get copyrighted. I can't wait for him to mog on me playing guitar. Nah, I don't think so. Like, you were perfectly still. I was locked in, bro. You can cover songs freely as long as you don't play the original audio on stream. Yeah, I won't. But I think, like, I learned how to play Everlong poorly. I could do the chords for it. It's just, Everlong's a weird song rhythmically, because Dave Grohl's a drummer, not a guitarist. Oh, I just gotta send something to someone real quick. How do I... Oh, actually, you know... Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry for not making the stream entertaining. I need to do this. It play Injustice 2 thing. There is a guy that covered it on stream. Nernister, whatever his name is. I bought the tabs to play the Supergirl theme on guitar. I have. I'll find it. Hold on. I'll find it. That's all my guitar stuff. Hold up. I gotta search through this whole thing. Yeah. There. I got the whole stuff and everything. Like the whole tabs, notation, and everything. So if you guys want me to try and learn to play the Supergirl theme on guitar or learn anything on guitar on stream, I think it might be fun if there's enough interest in it. But yeah, no, I might be able to. I have to buy the tabs. It's like $1 though. So it'd be fun, I think. It'd also be unique, because what other Injustice 2 mobile YouTubers actually pulling out the guitar and playing the theme, right? Come on. It'd be very unique. Ignore how intensely I'm tapping the... I don't know if you guys can hear my mouse, though. That's the thing. So, yeah. I actually am going to use the bathroom real quick. I feel so bad, because, like, I try my best to keep the stream entertaining for the majority of it, but sometimes I have to go do stuff. And usually I would just save the texting for after. But, oh, we can hear you all right? There's a machine gun clicking over here. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Oh, man. Why did the viewer count go up when I went to use the bathroom, bro? Alright. Yeah, no, it's funny, because I can hear how intensely I click the mouse when I'm playing the game, alright? Like, when I do the episodes of the free-to-play series, I can literally hear myself going... And I'm just like, bro, why are you clicking it so intensely? I'm playing the game. I don't even know why I'm so intense. There, yep. Another one bites the dust. I'm gonna blow my nose again. Oh, talking for some reason makes me really congested. John Cena cosplay IRL. Are you aware of one Dexter Morgan in your server? They might be. If that's you, I don't know. If it's someone else in the server, I don't recall that name. I know some of the more active people, but I don't know everyone, especially when not everyone text. And I think some people just like lurking and reading stuff, which, yeah, that's fine. But I tend to actually remember the people who, like, I actually actively talk to. And I know some of the people. Hold up, gotta check the YouTube stats. Have I fallen off? Oh! 1,210 subs, everybody. Let's see. I got a question on one of my random videos asking about how to take down Reverse Flash. I use Beast Boy. Generally speaking. Alternatively, Batwoman the Drowned might have used Beast Boy on EPI. Yeah, I mean, Reverse Flash is very annoying, but he's not awful to put up with. And I mean, generally speaking, you can get to a point where you can solo tier 10. Well, I'm really so I don't know who the next legendary character is, or not the next arena character, I should say, because I need a Justice League character. I asked about Batman Ninja Batman if he's good or not. You said his class passive. Yes, his class passive is very good. The tech class passive characters are probably the best in the entire game, I'll be honest. Loading times, please. Somebody, save me. Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Yo, I'm gonna ask stream chat. Guys, how do you know if it's, if you're just good friends with someone, or if it's, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because I'm still trying to figure that one out, man. I don't know. No idea. How do I wind myself? How do I end up in these situations, guys? Yeah, Batman Ninja Batman's a great character, though. I do loosely remember you asking that, I think. It's like a faint memory. Hey, yo, get back here. Down. And he's a little bit tankier. Cool. Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. That in-game model is unsettling. they did her dirty, man. I'm just gonna say. Like, the side profile's not bad. The win animation, the front of the face, I have no idea what's going on there. I'm so confused by it, because I don't think Melissa's ever looked like that. Also, nobody ever got the question right about my favorite movie. At least I don't think they did, because I totally missed it. Because I think I was trying to set up a bunch of stuff at that time. And also, oh, stun resistance. Well, what do you know? Alright, guys. Are you guys having fun watching me play the best game mode in the entire game with the best story of all time? Can you not super move, bro? There you go. Did anyone ever get that? I have to check again. Yeah, I mean, we're winding down here because this is nearly the end of the stream. I gotta find out. No, I don't think anyone ever did. I don't remember it was, it's not that long ago, I don't think. Yeah, I said something with Melissa Benoist. Yeah, it is, but it's a very specific movie. Batman Ninja Batman is worse in Fortnite because it's nothing similar to the animated movie. It is. Batman Ninja is in Fortnite? I didn't even know that. King of Atlantis' face during the Aquaman pose is so ridiculous, but if you see the photo, it resembles Jason Momoa real good. Bro, look at that card art, right? Look at that. That's Melissa. I could tell you that straight up. I don't know what the in-game model is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And don't even get me started about David Cornsweat and DC Universe Superman. What am I looking at, bro? What am I looking at? The card artist is doing a good job. I don't know what the in-game modeler is doing, bro. You know it takes talent to make a very attractive person look like an actual deranged maniac? I don't need a whole animation telling me I got to the next stage. I can't wait to just be done with campaign so I don't have to farm campaign anymore. You know, the moment I'm done with campaign, I'm just going to start simming characters because I cannot be bothered with campaign. The in-game models are disappointing, dude. It's weird. I think I feel like Injustice 1 had better in-game models. And don't even get me started on something like DC Dark Legion, which, bad game, some of the best looking characters I've ever seen. The Zatanna and Constantine in DC Dark Legion are insane. Is it yes, it's Whiplash. Yep, there it is. There it is. I mean, I feel like it was a given, considering Melissa, considering the movie itself is just phenomenal, and considering the perfectionism and the musician stuff. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could have kind of put together as Whiplash. Good movie. Really good movie. Are you rushing or dragging? Yeah, so she is in that movie, but she's just the love interest for a little bit. She has a very minor role, but it's really just how she plays off Andrew. Because then she has maybe 4 scenes in the movie, but really it's about how this guy is so obsessed with being the greatest of all time and something that he's willing to throw away any chance of a happy relationship and a happy future and his family just to pursue this dream of being the best. Melissa Benoist is in Whiplash, yeah. It was before she was in Supergirl, but after she was in Glee. It was 2014. She plays the love interest in like a couple scenes. Yeah. A little bit of trivia for you. All right, let's re-roll talents, guys. I haven't seen it, but would you recommend it? Whiplash is one of the greatest movies you'll ever see. I love Whiplash so much. It's genuinely my favorite movie. The themes, the story, the acting. Terrence Fletcher, I will stand by greatest villain of all time. Ever. In anything. Just, that performance is phenomenal. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, but no, absolutely phenomenal movie. Alright, let's go into the store. Guys, I'm gonna buy... A part of me wants to just gamble for some hero chest, but another part of me knows that, you know, to actually do this series, I have to make smart financial decisions, and gambling for nothing is not a smart financial decision. Not on this account. I don't have the gems to gamble with on this account. And also, like, what do I get from gambling, right? Because worst case scenario, I get a bunch of useless silvers and unlock a couple characters. Best case scenario, I open one and get one of these two, and now the playthrough is dead because I just have two of the most broken starter characters in the game, and the majority of people don't have that. J. Jonah Jameson, Superman, Supergirl, and Mr. Fantastic in the same movie. Who would have thought? Yeah, interesting for sure. Upcoming arena is Multiverse Black Lightning. All right, that works, I think. I mean, at least it's another multiverse character, so I can, you know, pair him and Multiverse Supergirl together and make my life a little bit easier. But yeah, that's just how the free-to-play account is coming along right now. So yeah. Anyway, we have been going for 3 hours and 7 minutes, and I have not eaten anything yet. I have only had coffee. So, I want to thank all of you guys for tuning into the stream so much. Have a great day, everyone. This stream will be a VOD. All of my streams are going to be VODs. For a little bit of a teaser for what's coming up, we're going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm probably just going to be like playing some more solo raids. Maybe doing a little bit of stuff on the free-to-play account. We'll see. There's nothing super interesting going on in the game right now. I also want to work on YouTube memberships because I want to actually activate those, but I kind of need to figure out what I want to do for custom emotes and all of that stuff. If there's enough interest, I have to like hold a poll on YouTube or my Discord. If there's enough interest, I will stream like Lego Batman or the Arkham series, or maybe even do like a one-off stream, maybe even like a little bit of a unique stream with the music stuff. Because again, I don't want to be the Injustice 2 mobile guy. I want to be the DC Comics guy. And I also, you know, like music. And I would like to be able to blend my whole music stuff with my comic book stuff. And that would be an absolute blessing. So, we will see. The next video on the channel, I think tonight's video might be a like chest opening compilation. So it's not going to be like insanely new stuff. It's just going to be like today's chest opening, the Mr. Freeze chest opening, all of the chest openings I've done or have footage of put into one compilation for the end of the year, and then I'm going to like do a average luck to see what it's like. After that, I still want to work on the free-to-play player situation video, but I just haven't got around to actually doing the script yet, or not the script, like actually recording it yet, and then I have to figure out how to edit it. So that one I want to come out like 2026, like the beginning of the year. What else is there? I also have my own concept for a DC game, and I do want to do a video on that as well. But yeah, there's a couple other ideas I have for some videos, so we will see. Oh, another video that is probably going to interest a lot of people, but I have to actually go find footage for it and make it and edit it and do all that stuff. but it's going to be top 10 characters they should add to Injustice 2 Mobile. I think those videos always do well. A couple other videos are like, what star rating should you get every legendary character to? Because I think that's another one people have questions about. Or how much should you invest in every character? So yeah, I mean, that's just some teasers for all of you guys who have, stuck around to the end of the stream. Again, everything's going to be on a VOD, so you can go back and rewatch it. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in so much. It's been 3 hours. This stream was supposed to be a lot shorter, but I don't know. I just want to do some stuff on the free-to-play account. When will I receive Split 1 rewards? We don't know. Most people haven't yet. And at this rate, they might drop those Split 1 rewards when the season ends. So nobody knows. But once again, I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone.